I've been meaning to speak with you.
Of course. What is it?
Is it true what I've heard about your most recent contract? You were forced to eliminate everyone? Even the non-essentials?
Oh, Basitis, what a night that was. Reminded me of the time you and I raided that traveling carnival. Ah, now that takes me back.
You are truly an asset to this sanctuary. Here's hoping all of our contracts work out that well.
Right. Well, my contracts await. Maybe we can talk some more later.
Walk with darkness, child of the Night Mother.
There is no way. There is no way that this whole time I was on mute. Are you serious? Welcome. Let's start this over again. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to do the infamous quest called the Purification. But before that, we are going to do the Renegade Shadow Scale. And we are going, just to get that side quest out of the way, because we are going to have to do that first. I love that, Nerdster. Welcome, Chad Warden, David Riker Jr., and Ryan Nowicki. Hope I said your name right. Welcome, Ryan. It is Oblivion today, and it is the Dark Brotherhood. With my main character, who successfully avoided some bad karma, some infamy, because she slipped on the gray cowl and now can still be viewed as a moral character. It's fantastic. All our technical difficulties have decided to take a break for the day. They're taking the day off. I was going to list them out just to share what was going on with my week and to say, hey guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to stream today. What? I thought her green skin was like a running outfit, like an aerobics outfit, and I was like, I did not know they had those in Oblivion. That is extremely cool. Why did I not know about this? Also, look, this is recording, which means after having a good little, you know, tussle with my memory card, I got it to work. So we're good. Why? What am I thinking? Was it on her? And I was so distracted by her, like, swimsuit skin that I was like...
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
This is really awkward. I don't want to talk to you right now. No, not doing it. No, not interested. I'm gonna let you... I'm gonna be respectful. Let you put yourself together.
Adamas Philida is dead. I could feel my heart swell with the Night Mother's love the moment that Imperial pig issued his last breath.
That's great.
You have done a great service to the Dark Brotherhood today, Assassin. Your reward is well earned.
Okay.
You also managed to leave Philida's severed finger as a warning to his successor. Well done. Your bonus, 500 additional gold coins, is well earned. Go now, get some rest. Sithis knows you've earned it. When you're ready for another contract, you need only ask.
That's great. That's great, babe. That's great. The Ochiva
good to
jump
see you.
scare. Hey, girl.
Hello, dearest sister. Is there something I can help you with?
The way she talks is like, I like her. Just to be clear, I like this character because she's the only one that's nice to you all the time. But she does kind of sound like you know, the kind of the trope of like the sibling that's super nice to you to your face, like super syrupy sweet, but it's partly so that the parents will see how sweet they are, and they might throw you under the bus like really low key, but not, of course, not on purpose. But they're just syrupy all the time. It just doesn't feel genuine. We all know somebody like that. They're just really sweet, but you're like, I don't know if they're sweet because they like me.
Good luck, sister.
I
hope you
can't
don't
tell.
get killed.
Okay, so we have Ochiva.
Assassin, I must speak with you. It is quite urgent. A sealed letter just arrived from a Dark Brotherhood courier.
No.
I recognize this type of parcel. It contains sealed orders. It's addressed to you from Lucien Lachance. You must open these sealed orders immediately and follow their instructions to the letter. It would seem the Black Hand itself has a task for you.
I'm kind of brotherhooded out. You feel like we're always down here? Yeah, we need to clear through this because we have some DLC to attend to. There shall be more. Oh no! We're getting of secret and shadow. That is great and everything. Let's get our side quest done. Bogwater. Yes, it is near Deepscorn Hollow, a place that we have not visited in a very long time. Yes, thankfully one of my technical difficulties was something as simple as my mouse was hardly working. It was very weird, misbehaving. I switched out the battery, it was fine. I was like, sweet. Checked something off the list. And then I tried the new the first memory card broke. I tried the new memory cards, it didn't work. I tried reformatting it, it wouldn't let me. And then I just had to work around some weird things. Chat. Where did he go? You're rebuilding your cat and doing something very crazy. This is an Oblivion, right? Or is this an Oblivion build? Dude, say more. Tell us about it. Dude, the hair, gorgeous. I look amazing, but I really should have my hood on. It'd be nice if you could wear the boots of Spring Hill Jack with this outfit. No, not this one. What am I doing? Dude, look at this. Look at this. Look at how cute. I'm so cute. Okay. Let us please. Darkest Darkness. Wow, we gotta read these books, man. I kind of wanna do a little book club situation. Okay. I don't know if there's enough content in an individual book to be like, let us discuss the book. I think it'd be kind of funny though. I don't know why I didn't bother just fixing my armor. Okay. So I was talking about what happens when you drain attributes, and I kind of broke the last cat. What? Did you break the cat itself, or was it just was it like? Okay, I've told you guys this story. Ugh! Mr. Nerdy one time he did the whole like health, like I think it was like a potion, stamina something glitch, and he went so far with it that he broke his stamina and he could only like slow-mo walk. So is it that kind of broken where you actually damaged your character, or is it broken to where like it's just too good? Because you're saying you're building another one. I'm curious. Sir Warden, what you are doing with this Khajiit build? What are we doing? Can you please tell me by what logic I am literally running across the map on? Let's go to Deep Scorn Hollow. It's also east of Tidewater and south of Fort Blueblood. Now, actually, you know what? I'm going to go to Fort Blueblood because that is something we do in earlier quests. So probably for most people, this is where they're going to be able to fast travel to. What? So you literally broke your character. The game became I stagger you, you stagger me, we all stagger forever. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I need to reload that. Sorry, guys. If I pull a weapon in front of the unicorn, it will go aggro on me. It doesn't like me using a stabby stab. It has problems with that. So if we appear and somebody else has like a weapon, he'll attack him. But I made the mistake of pulling out my weapon to defend myself, and the horse was like, "Oh nah, dude, that's my job. I defend you. But if you pull out a knife or a sword, you must be a bad guy too." It was traumatizing. So yeah, I forgot that the horse would travel with me. So maybe. Okay. I really should go to Fort Blueblood, though. Dude, this horse, man. The best book in all of Elder Scrolls is the story called Paula. You can find the books in the game or read it on the wiki. It's about an apprentice who falls in love with a lady who died a long time ago. Wow. That is interesting. I'm gonna look into that. As a matter of fact, I've got my little notepad. I'll write that down. Paula. I've read a good number of the books, but I certainly have not read all of them. One thing I had thought of doing is reading a bunch of the books, just because I thought it'd be interesting. I'm one of those people that, at least in the past, like if I'm really invested in a game, unless if the book has to do directly with the plot or the world, which of course they all have to do with the world, but you know what I mean. Like I'm either, like I like the games where the books read to you, like Fallout, because you've got your Pip-Boy and stuff like that. but I liked the idea of, since there's such an extensive library of books in Elder Scrolls, I thought it'd be fun to read them, especially the ones that are long series like Baron Zaya. Like having the series read, because then you could just listen to it. I think that'd be fun. I am seen. There's no hiding the fact that I am seen. Bye-bye. I'm gonna save it. Because I didn't save it last time. I didn't save it last time because I knew I was gonna replay it, and then I wasn't able to replay it because of the memory card. So the moral of the story is just save your game. I say this all the time. Do I listen to it? No. You were literally getting stun locked by wolves and stuff. It wasn't good. Oh man. That would do it for me. I think I'd break emotionally. Anyway, my build was going to buff base weapon damage, and I learned damage functions off of percentage of fatigue. Ooh. What's your like primary weapon, major skill? Not a major skills, not a mate specifically, but like your primary weapon.
Questions?
Do you not see my outfit? I'm B-roll. Because I could do that now. I'm so grateful. Am I crazy? What is this? Yes, sir, I see that. First of all, felt like I was hearing the ringing of a Nirnroot. If you come at it from the west, Blade is always the best, but anyway, fatigue is willpower plus endurance plus strength, right? Agility? I don't think fatigue is here. Let's check. It's right in front. It's like when you have your phone right in front of you and you ask a question you could just look up on your phone. I could look it up, but I forgot phones existed when I asked the question. I'm pretty sure fatigue is agility. What am I doing? No, you're right. It willpower affects how quickly you regenerate magicka and how much fatigue you have. Strength is how much fatigue, and agility is agility is fatigue. That's funny because agility says something different. Endurance says how much fatigue, because they're part of an equation together. But agility says your total fatigue and damage done by blows, which doesn't make sense because every other one words it different. And I thought for sure fatigue was 3 things, not 4, but I have a video on it. Should probably go check that. Should probably go check my own information. Look at this man. And knock this guy out. Doesn't that look like... Oh, it's just leather armor. I was gonna say, doesn't that look like Thieves Guild armor? But it looks like Thieves Guild armor because it's similar to what Skyrim did. So what I was doing was draining agility to 0, then fortifying fatigue above 100% value. Sir. Sir. Sir.
The prey approaches.
The prey? Excuse me?
I guess I've been expecting you, assassin. Don't try to deny it. I can see it in your eyes. Your dark brotherhood through and through. Let me guess. It was Ochiva, right? No, wait. Tainava. Yes, he put you up to this, didn't he? Ochiva was always too busy to even be bothered. Well, you can kill me if you like. I'm afraid I won't make much of a challenge, though. The Argonian royal court already sent an agent to do the job. He failed, of course, His body's around here somewhere. But he got in a pretty good hit. If I don't get some rest, I'm probably dead anyway. So maybe I can appeal to your sense of goodwill, huh? You let me live, and I'll tell you where I stashed my treasure. Is it a deal?
Can you do both? I did save it.
You show unexpected mercy. For that, I am thankful. My treasure is hidden in a hollowed-out rock near my campfire. It's yours. Oh, yes. I suppose Tainava wants proof that I'm dead, eh? Let me guess. My heart? I suggest you take the heart of the dead Argonian agent. His body is around here somewhere. Present the agent's heart to Tainava as proof, and he'll be none the wiser.
This is interesting. This can go multiple ways. Oh! Wow. Meh, fatigue was never too much of a worry to me. Power attacks only require 1 stamina, right? So enchant a weapon with a small amount of absorbed stamina to allow a lot of hits with power attacks. Ooh, that's clever. I've now obtained the Argonian's heart. I must now return to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary in Shaden Hall to present it to Tainava. Now the question is, why did they want him dead to begin with?
It's my place. You too.
Now, obviously, the super obvious rock that's right there, that you could probably even see from here. Barely. That's so funny. But now this is the broken part about games you can save. Now we have the information. Poor guy. Okay.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
I hate to do this, but I'm curious. Will it work? Now, I can tell you for certain, if this was in a game like Fable, I would have gotten some serious dark side points right now. It was working great. I was getting insane damage without weakness stacks. But then all of a sudden, you started staggering like mad. I think it's worth doing just for the sake of saying you did it. Like breaking the game in different ways. It's like playing different puzzles. Do I feel bad about this? Sure. What I'm curious about, to be 100. Oh wait. We need to see. We need to see. We didn't check. Okay, no, I'm gonna write it down. It's fine. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna make sure on my own time to do every possible option for the Renegade. Because I'm curious how this applies to the mask as well. I think it works because technically at this point, I'm assuming the game is going to consider this murder. It's a bit of a problem. So, but we are going to continue on. Ryan, if you already grinded your character skills, why not level it up? The problem in Oblivion is scaling and leveling up regularly wrong, which makes the enemies much harder. Yeah, exactly why I under-leveled at 25. I didn't want to go beyond that. I actually wanted to go a little lower, but I would say the vast majority of leveled items stop at 25, and the level 30 items really aren't marked up high enough to really be all that motivating. Warden, yep, at first I didn't seem to stagger any more than usual, but I noticed I was staggering enemies like crazy. Then it happened to me. I was at 50, unfortunately. Whoa! So they broke through you, man. Level 50, that's crazy. Yeah, I've always wanted to, like... Oh, no. What am I doing? I always forget when I'm wearing this mask. I'm Batman. Okay, we need to take this off. Look at my beautiful eyes. Okay.
Ha!
Not gonna lie, I feel bad about what I just did.
That is an Argonian heart. Of that I'm sure. You have slain Scartail. Well done. Please take these boots as payment for your services.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're
Boots that I
called
can't wear.
The boots of bloody bounding, and carry a powerful enchantment. I'm sure you will find them most useful.
Michael Carroll, welcome. How are you doing? And as we spoke about, no technical difficulties to be seen. Not a single one. The only thing I had to do is I had to set things up, and there was a couple of things I was like doing, and yet everything worked as I was doing it. I was like, what? I like to be more glass cannon. I'm doing okay, Nerdy. That is good to hear. Okay is good. It's good. It's good. Actually, okay is not good, or you would say good, I guess. Scartail, can you say more?
Scartail was once as a brother to me and Ochiva. But his act of treason destroyed any vestige of that relationship. His death was well deserved.
I'm definitely going to have to approach
May
this.
you walk always in the shadow of cities, dear
I need to let
sister.
them finish their sentence before I walk away.
Assassin, why are you still here?
Oh, interesting. So because... Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Because I need to do the quest. Uh-oh. Great. I have to redo the other stuff anyways. I need to do Renegade quest prior to having her talk to me about this message because she won't discuss the Shadow Scale quest with me, which I don't like. I would have wanted more information on that.
It fills my heart with warmth.
Also, it would have been interesting to try to investigate and see if the guy, knowing now, or, you know, for someone who's playing it for the first time, knowing now that you have a choice of how you deal with this renegade, it would be interesting to try to pry a little bit more into it and see if you could determine if he deserves to be eliminated. But now we must move on to Of Secret and Shadow. I have spoken with Ochiva. She has given me a sealed order, or sealed orders, from Lucien Lachance himself. Apparently, it is an urgent matter, and I must read the orders as soon as possible. Yeah, I didn't do that.
See you again, sister.
Wait, but she gave me sealed orders. She's here. Look at her. Looking lovely as always. I wish Skyrim had half the mechanics this has. Sky Oblivion should be a weird hybrid. Can I just say I wish Skyrim had athletics and acrobatics so bad. Yeah, it's for me, athletics and acrobatics, I love them as a mechanic and as a skill. I didn't love them in the way they interact with efficient leveling, because I feel like it's just when you're trying to build skills, not efficient leveling specifically, but just leveling in Oblivion. Because you have those leveling in the background. Acrobatics, not quite so much. More athletics, I have more of an issue with the way that they work. They don't integrate as well, in my opinion, as other skills. Like if you're practicing locking, even lock picking, because you can't just, like if you're trying to level, efficient level, and you coincidentally don't find chests to unlock, then you have a bit of a problem. You could go to different people's houses and sneak, though, but then you'd be leveling sneak. It's an interesting system. I am very interested. As a matter of fact, I'm almost more interested just from the fact that, like, first of all, hearing that people are working on Sky Oblivion, hearing that they've made changes. Is it the Decrepit Note? I thought these were, like, proper orders. Ignorant fool, I could have delivered Leyland to him and more. But this is of no consequence to me any longer. Okay, no, that is not what we're looking for. Divining the Elder Scrolls. I just am imagining sitting in a room with people making these decisions, making these, as we discuss, the mechanics, improvements, things we appreciate, things that, new things that would be interesting to see, things that I feel Skyrim did well, where I think most things I prefer Oblivion's approach. There are a couple things Skyrim did that I think could really meld well with Oblivion's mechanics, but I just am imagining what it would be like sitting in that room making those decisions, coming across issues, limitations of what you're working with and working around it. And it makes me that much more interested in really seeing what they do. Oh, I've got the note. Wait, what? Wait, why did I drop it? I didn't need it any longer. Okay. Orders from Lucien Lachance. Very on the nose, very easy to find. They should just have had a spell in Skyrim to enhance jump. That's what the people want. I have not heard that. That is an interesting idea. That makes a lot of sense. And a lot of magic people, like, I feel like that's a very reasonable, like, plenty of things approach magic in that way. Like, oh, people who have magical abilities can jump higher. They can do acrobatics other people can do. Even the whole thing in Fable, when you discover that you're a hero and you fall out a building and you survive. Fall damage is still a thing in games, but there's certain things, like magic can justify a lot of things, and with acrobatics, that I think that'd be cool. I'd be cool with that approach. I actually have, I'm actually more of a Fallout New Vegas fan, and we will never get a remake or sequel that did the same thing that game did. That's a little sad, but what you will get at some point is a stream from me of Fallout New Vegas, because we are going to play it. But we have some things to address first. Eliminator. You know, if you valued me so much, you could have named me, but you know, we're not going to get hung up on that. Eliminator, you have served the Dark Brotherhood well in the short time you have been with us. Indeed, the rate of your advancement has been rather remarkable. Now the Black Hand itself is in need of your abilities. You must proceed with all haste to my private refuge in the ruins of Fort Farragut, located in the forest northeast of the Shadenhall Sanctuary. When you arrive, we will discuss the nature of your special assignment. I cannot stress to you enough the importance of your swift arrival at Fort Farragut. There are unseen powers working to unravel the very fabric of the Dark Brotherhood. The Black Hand is counting on you to prevent this disaster. Do not share the contents of this message with anyone at the Shadenhall Sanctuary, including Ochiva. and make no mention of your journey to Fort Farragut. Also, be warned, my refuge... This is the 4th time he's saying that, the name of this place. My refuge within Fort Farragut is guarded by denizens who will attack any interloper on sight. Get through these rotting sentinels, and you will surely have earned the right to visit my private sanctum. In our previous run-through, I'm pretty sure we ran into the tree before. I don't know if we had looked it up or we accidentally ran into it, and we skipped the whole thing. There's a bunch of, like, Lucien Lachance. There's a bunch of, the denizens being, like, what do you call them? Like, ghosts and wraiths and stuff. Things that he can't command to just not attack me. And also, I think he's viewing it as, like, a challenge for me to get through. I have read the sealed orders from Lucien Lachance, and I am to meet him at Fort Farragut, which is in the wilderness northeast of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Apparently, he has a special assignment for me. You're gonna really like New Vegas. It's like this, but well written. Wait.
I am honored by your presence. How can Ochi... Greetings, sister. I do hope you are well.
Oh, now she lets you talk about Scartail.
Scartail now lies with the worms of Bogwater, thanks to you. I am forever indebted to you, sister.
It's funny that there's no consequence for either decision you make. And all you really find out is that there's 500 gold. I think the issue would be determining, does he deserve death? Have you ever completed the Nirnroot quest? We have gotten very far in the Nirnroot quest. And unfortunately, I do not know that those recordings... I try to keep the quest pretty well divided so that once it's fully completed, that we can put together a guide. But I've gotten pretty far in it. Did we finish the final one? I'm pretty sure you can dupe the potions you get. Yeah, there's no...
I see you have been speaking with Tanava. What he says is true. All our lives we have lived together in the shadows.
They're twins.
We are eggmates, twins. We were taken at birth and given to the Dark Brotherhood. We returned to Black Marsh as Shadow Scales, trained in the arts of stealth and murder. Together, we served our nation as spies and assassins, as all Shadow Scales do. When we came of age, we joined the family as one, and here we are.
So the guy we took out for them, Scartail, was a Shadow Scale, and they had an issue with something he did.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Okay, so I'm gonna write...
Brother, if I may have a word.
Renegade.
Yes, brother.
So is it true about your latest contract? The girl's nanny was actually a Fighters Guild bodyguard?
Word certainly gets around fast, doesn't it? Now don't tell me. Antoinetta has been running her mouth off again. Anyway, nothing I couldn't handle.
Hey, sometimes I wonder how
Very
you
much
survive it all
a
without
Snow
me
White
being there to watch
situation.
your back.
Taking the heart of someone else. Passing it off as his death. I just took 2 hearts, so now I have an Argonian heart in my inventory. Is that a permanent item? We're about to find out. Because it might be... I may or may not be considered a quest item. I shouldn't say this writing is bad. It's just very campy. New Vegas is a lot more believable, I guess. I mean, I've said this before. I've only played... Oh, you can drop it. It's just a... Oh! Oh, it's just an anatomical heart. Cool. Let's keep it as a keepsake. We are in the Dark Brotherhood now, after all. Oh, let's go here first. Because we know how important the attribute of personality is. I want you guys to like me more. So let's pray at the altar, make sure personality is fine. It could be the scales of pitiless justice that's doing that. I'm gonna assume, but we're just gonna double check. Hey, I think I wore the wrong outfit to church today. No, but it's still accepted my prayer. Yeah, it's just the scales that are doing that. Still worth double checking. But yeah, I did start, again, you guys know this. I did start New Vegas at one point, never got very far in it. Aside from making it to the big city, and then I stopped playing. And I will say that the world is very grounded. Excuse me, very grounded. Very, dark and serious and realistic. And I would say if I'm looking for a very, oh, hey, baby girl. Cutie. I'm about to get Shadowmere. I love my unicorn. It's so fluffy! Absolutely love it. But yeah, if I'm gonna, like, play it, if I'm gonna try to be in a world and have it be fully believable, I would say New Vegas, even any of the Fallouts, but primarily New Vegas, I think would be the choice. If I'm looking for if I'm going like to the other extreme of artsy experiences, Fable, and Oblivion's right in the middle, where you get a mix. You get the color, you get the characters, but it's a little toned down. The comedy's not quite on the nose. Some of the funniness is just in its own quirkiness. Is it really this close? Is it really this close? Wow. So this is the fort. You can go in. Now I'm pretty sure if you wrap around the situation here. You know what? I'm gonna save it, because again, we should walk through it. And I think I have enough probably footage of walking through it. We're gonna get through the Dark Brotherhood. But there's enough sections to this mission. I don't want to waste too much time just on petty fighting. It's morally nuanced with political themes. Yeah. I enjoy that. It just feels more real. Okay, so there's a large tree. If you wrap around and look down on it, you will find the trapdoor. It's funny. It would be interesting if this like little hole here like had like a door that was locked. But also, I kind of like that the game just lets you use it if you know about it. It is a lot of time wasting, I feel. Look at that. Look at that. He's like, I was gonna get you. I was gonna get you. But I can't get you now. There's another beast race of fox people. Wait, let's go right here. Let's go right there. There we go. There's another beast race of fox people in Elder Scrolls lore called the Lilmothit. I hope they bring it out in Elder Scrolls 6. There's just a lot more adult themes. There's a lot more humor, but not a lot of the same silliness. Yes. Yeah, definitely a different, it's just different. Well, didn't want to do that. Sorry, I want to get a good... Oh, but then it's got the invisibility thing there. I have to figure out a way to get rid of that. Yeah, I enjoy Fallout. Oh, and that lever, I think, that lever is to open that gate, which we will certainly not do. Okay, invisibility should go away in a second. I think New Vegas was so good because Bethesda wasn't involved. Aww.
I have been waiting for you, assassin.
We have not spoken in some time, but I am well aware of your accomplishments within the Dark Brotherhood. That is why I have sent for you. I'm afraid there is a situation. The time has come to test both your skill and your loyalty to Sithis. The Black Hand has learned that the Dark Brotherhood has been infiltrated. By whom and for what purpose, we do not yet know. What we do know is that there is some link between the traitor and the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. The traitor has tainted that place beyond repair. It was learned that the traitor has been active for quite some time, since before you joined the Brotherhood. That absolves you of any suspicion.
Like, listen to this guy. I'd be laughing in his face. How dare you, sir? Do you tell me you don't take this man entirely seriously? Look at that jawline. Look at those eyes. He's basically Batman, where he's really, kind of almost feels like he's really putting on that voice. But man, listen to the oof. The bass of that voice. Okay, wait, you can't possibly mean I will serve you for time immemorial. Oh, knowing what I know now. This is one of those moments when you say, man, if I could just go back in time, I can. But there's nothing I can do about this. They give you no other paths. So I shall say nothing, since you seem to respect that the most. You don't like to listen to other people talk.
Listen well, child of Sithis. You have been chosen to perform the ancient rite known as purification. Everyone inside the sanctuary must die. You must break one of the tenets you have sworn to uphold. I know, this is an unexpected turn of events, but drastic measures must be taken. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antoinetta Marie, Gogran Grobalmag, Talendril, Mirage Dar, and Tainava. All these family members must die. From this point forward, you are no longer bound by the 5 tenets. Sithis will forgive any murder, any theft, so long as you serve the Black Hand. When the rite of purification has been completed, return to me here at Fort Farragut, and we will discuss your future. Now, take these special gifts. They will help you greatly. One is a poisoned apple, the other a unique scroll of summoning.
Nice.
Good luck, Silencer.
Ooh, getting our poisoned apples. He takes himself seriously, but puts on so much edge to Asia. It's what makes Oblivion unique. I'm not complaining, but it is what it is. It definitely, yeah. I was like, I know what you mean, but also, yeah, I think of the same thing, Carol. Honestly, this is what I think. I think really what it comes down to is as you get the vibes of whatever games, it's just knowing what you're in the mood for. Like sometimes, like I'm not gonna lie, I play Elder Scrolls long enough, I'm really in the mood. Even Fable, those types of games. More colorful, vibrant, kind of memey games, then I really just, I start to miss games like Fallout that are serious. And that not just that take themselves seriously, but games that you could take seriously and live, role play seriously within. And then when I play enough of those games, I really start to miss the more comedic, quirky games. It's just a balance of like what you want to do. This game is funny. It's got dark parts in it, but they're never... I don't think Oblivion ever puts you in a place outside of the main quest line where you feel like you're in a dark place. It's funny, most of it.
The apple has been treated with the most deadly poison. It will likely kill whomever eats it, probably instantly. To use the apple, simply dispose of any other food and put the apple in its place. If someone is inclined to eat, and they taste the apple, death.
And that literally is true with Oblivion. There's a lot of things. I really appreciate that as much as they could, they added stuff like this, where you can affect people's actions. Like setting a poison apple on a table, someone will sit and eat it. That's crazy. That is legitimately crazy. That's such a cool mechanic to work with. Don't get me started on the Fallout TV show. No spoilers because I haven't seen it, and I have every intention of seeing it. I held back because that obviously it's a more mature show, so I was like, okay, I don't know what's in it before I go watching it. But I am interested. I have heard a lot of positive things after the fact, though, and I'm very interested in seeing it. Just to know. I love Bethesda, but mostly Skyrim and pre-Skyrim. So without any information or spoilers or anything, it's very few times in my life I get to experience something new. So, but without any information, Carol, I'd be very interested to know. Is it don't get me started in a good way or bad way? So like, would you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down or like a meh? I love Bethesda, but mostly Skyrim and pre-Skyrim. Mostly like the Elder Scrolls. How do you feel about Fallout?
The Dark Brotherhood is an ancient organization. We have survived for millennia. Sometimes, to ensure that survival, drastic measures are required. The purification is one of the most extreme measures we are forced to carry out. Indeed, it has only been carried out twice. Before now, that is. The 5 tenets are the laws that guide and protect us. But sometimes, even they must be broken to protect the sanctity of our beliefs. With a purification, we cleanse the Dark Brotherhood of mistrust and treachery. Those who are slain are offered to Sithis as a symbol of fealty. And hopefully, we kill the traitor in the process. Until the purification is complete, no given sanctuary will ever be considered secure.
I'm writing Metro series down. Warden, oh, hey, try the Metro series. It's like Fallout 4, but good. You'll like it if you like Fallout 3 Vegas and Fallout 4. Okay. Unique Scroll of Summoning. What is this?
You, of course, recall Rufio, the feeble old man.
Oh,
we sent
yeah.
to kill when we first met.
Rufio.
He was weak in life, but his spirit is quite angry in death. The scroll will allow you to call
Rufio
upon
and I are
Rufio's
besties.
angry ghost for assistance. He will appear, unleash his anger upon your foes, and then disperse.
Yeah. No, he'll disperse. But we will dupe that scroll and we will summon him. That poor angry ghost is going to be so annoyed. Fighting all my battles for me. You know how much we made him do for me?
Make haste. The sanctuary must be purified if this treachery is to be undone.
Okay. So, if we are sneaky, we will find... Let's be sneaky. Although it's linear, no quests in the traditional sense. Ooh. See, I have a mix of just wanting to try something different. Sometimes that's the painful part of sticking with things that are the same, is that it's never going to be like one game, like a sequel, prequel. It's never going to be the same as its predecessor or successor. Like, they're never going to be the same. So it's nice to try something like clean slate, try something new. I have heard good things about Metro. I quite frankly know nothing, like zero about it outside of the name. Because I listen to a lot of commentary, I end up watching stuff like content on things, on movies and games that I know I'll never play. So I like it just because I enjoy people breaking things down and assessing things in a way that I am not always observant or intelligent enough to do. And I enjoy watching people explain why they feel something is good or something is bad for like actual solid reasons. And that is one game that I've actually never seen any type of commentary or review on. So that would be nice to actually consider playing a game that I'm clean slate walking in on. Because even Fallout 1, of course, that was a pretty clean slate for me. But there was nostalgia behind it. So that's one type of experience. But to try something brand new, man, I feel so old saying this, but like I'm so used to playing games that I know that it's just crazy to think that there's not many experiences I have where I'm truly experiencing something for the first time. Which is why I've told you guys many times, because I didn't have a PlayStation 4 for the longest time, and I ended up being given one, I got to play games that I had never experienced before and that were very different tonally than things I had played. Or not even the tone, but just the whole experience felt like a new world. And I was like, wow, I forgot this feeling. I forgot that you could feel like this. Okay, I'm pretty sure we tried this already, and I don't think it worked. But we're just gonna cover our bases here. We're gonna make sure we try everything. Okay. Oh, yes, it did work. We can do poison apples. Also, you know what? I'm going to do this now before I forget. We are going to give ourselves an unlimited supply of our best friend. Since we don't have Skelly on this character, and we miss Skelly very much, at least we have Rufio. Man, I love this. I love this so much.
I speak.
Look at that. Look at that. Look
for
at
the
me.
Night Mother.
I know you do. I know. Shush. Stop speaking. We have room to get a B-roll shot. Why? Because I didn't forget to stop recording. All this trauma with the memory card, and I'm just becoming better for it. Okay, so are we talking about Metro? It's based off books. It's like the Russian perspective of a nuclear apocalypse. Honestly, I feel like anything based on books is already more grounded. For the most part, provided it's a good book. So many franchises have abandoned what made their initial installments successful. Like, why? It's this weird balance of like innovation and creativity and not selling the same thing over and over again. Skyrim. Not trying to make new iterations. Like, eventually, like TV shows, eventually you run out of stories to tell, so they get repetitive. Movies, games. So I get it. They're trying to make it fresh and new, make it a new experience. New enough, but old, but like, memorable enough. Why is there one on this side? Yeah, I think it's hard because I've seen I think it always befuddles me, and it gives me a little bit of grace for people working on this stuff from my own perspective. Is I have all these ideas of what would have made stuff better or worse or whatever. What's in here? Who's in here? I think who is in here? I think for me, realizing what a gamble any given thing is, I feel like so much of what makes something good is like 90%. It's like the love and attention to detail and stuff like that. But then there's always that bit where it kind of feels like the luck of the draw, the luck of how people are going to view it. And I've seen people look at things and say, this is why this is genius, or this is why this is utterly ridiculous. And I'm like, man, to know how whatever choice you make is going to land. Who is this? sorry,
It's
sorry.
worthless to me.
I'm
Not
sorry.
here, not in public. We must never speak to each other outside the sanctuary.
I've never seen you in the
risk of
sanctuary.
detection is too great.
Well, that should no longer be a concern of yours, ma'am. It's interesting that we are finding her, or finding anyone, quite honestly, here. It's just pseudo-activism. See, that's a fair criticism. That's a very specific criticism.
Blessing from the Night Mother herself.
Ironic, because you're not seeing me.
Night Mother, I beg, save me!
Whoa, that was a epic death. That's a lot of steel arrows. I'm gonna take that. Venison. Does that doesn't count as murder, does it? Yeah, I do agree though. When I get it, many stories are based on the age that they came from. You read classic novels and they are very influenced, even if in the background, even if it's not, they're not just trying to like push a narrative, and obviously that kind of kills. Like a lot of stories are based on the time they were written in. That's fully fair. But when you can feel that something's being pushed on you and it's overstated and it's lacking tact and it's lacking it's doing no benefit to the story, it's just annoying and nobody wants it. Jokes told, diseases contracted. Why is that in the same category? It's nothing but a joke to them. Okay, so where's our murders? 14. Okay, well, yeah, no. Boop, 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 boop. Bye. No one knew Palworld was going to explode on release, but it hit a cultural nerve in a perfect way. Using nostalgia. Is that a game? You gotta write that down? Gotta write that down. I made my separate list, guys. I did it. I made my separate list. Of games. I've had so many games recommended to me, and I finally consolidated them. I looked through all of my stream notes, and I compiled them all. I also wrote down some YouTubers that I was told to check out and take a look at, which I still need to do.
Look at the muscles on you.
It's the Pokemon with guns game, huge hit. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know anything about Pokemon. I don't know if it's actually Pokemon or it's just being compared to it. That's funny. Yeah, sometimes people don't know. Like you take something and it's like, wow, it's comedic genius, or oh, it's corny. Wow, it's really nostalgic and really understands the. He's looking down at me. He's like, I know
like
you're
a
there.
dark gift from the Night Mother herself. Please, tell me how I can help.
So sweet. Okay, well. Can you not look at me right now? I don't need you knowing what's about to happen. Will he take this outside? I need to know. I want to recommend one, but it doesn't feel special because 2 games have been recommended. Dude, recommend whatever you want. It's going on a list. Because there's some games that I've... Oh, is he not... He's not willing to take this outside? You're not going to take this outside? Oh, you can't, can you? You have to stay hidden. I've had a lot of games that I've heard of that I've heard good things about, but there's like a million games. I don't have infinite time. So it's kind of nice to just have written down like, okay, these are games. I mean, we all like this game. We all discuss things. So it's like, it's nice to have some type of like, oh, somebody has noted this is a good game. They've had direct experience with it. There's so many you want to recommend. Yeah, I get that. Oh, look, he just stopped that's an interesting little tidbit. So before we actually get into the fighting, even though technically we already got into the fighting, we can start things like setting the poison apple down on the table. Yeah, I agree with not wanting to be lectured. Make the characters real. They want to push a narrative, yet fall into harmful stereotypes. It could be done so much better. It also just, like, dilutes characters. Like, one thing that made me upset, and I'm really annoyed with, is two sides of the same coin, which is, oh, girl power, like, OMG, girls can do anything, which no human can do anything. First of all, not realistic, not relatable, not cool. And if you have characters that are made that are like, oh, but even male characters, female characters, I don't care what you are. You're a kid, you're an adult, I don't care what type of character it is. You're just like chosen. And this is a role model. No, it's not a role model because that person was chosen. No, it's not a role model because that character had, like, yeah, maybe they've got some type of character growth, which a lot of these characters no longer have any character growth. They're not flawed, they're perfect. But also, they're perfect, but they get even better. It's not the hero's journey. Not that everything has to be the hero's journey, but come on. Stop trying to pass off these like Mary Sue type characters as something that people can look up to, because you can't. You cannot look up to that. And then what it does is when you have like, we'll just take the whole girl boss thing, like theme. When you have a bunch of characters that are lame, that have no flaws, that are not real people, they're just caricatures of an idea and of a thing that's being pushed onto you. See, we're going to convince you that women are perfect. Well, obviously they're not. That's dumb. So nobody's going to fall for that. Nobody's going to believe that. That's just ridiculous. We could drop an apple right there. There you go. I hope you enjoy. Who is that? Then it turns into, I've seen movies or stories with excellent female characters, but because people are so worn out and irritated by the crappy characters that they're getting, that they see any female character as a bad character. And it's like, you're not even watching.
So
you're
is
not
it true
seeing
about your
how good
latest
this story
contract?
is.
The girl's nanny was actually a Fighters Guild bodyguard?
What?
Yes, that was quite a situation I got myself into. But I have to admit, I had quite a bit of fun cleaning up my own mess.
Ooh. Okay.
Sometimes I wonder how
my
you
sister.
survive it all without me being there to watch your back.
These conversations are fantastic. I love them.
Well, my contracts await. Maybe we can talk some more later.
Cool.
Walk always in the shadow.
But yeah, it's funny because somebody was saying, again, on the topic, yeah, and you can go down the direction, I think the racist topic can apply, the sexist topic, any ists, all the ists. When you try to push a narrative, you end up hurting your own narrative, which almost makes it feel like you're trolling. Like, what would be the perfect way to make people not take women seriously? Try to force people to make these fake women seriously. And overdo it, massively overdo it. That's a perfect way of undermining solid, good female characters and making people hate them. So it almost makes it feel like the very people who are like, yeah, we're just like for the cause. It's like, no, you're literally you're literally doing the opposite, and it almost makes it feel like it's on purpose. You're almost making people, you're saying like, I want people to love and understand this group of people, and you make people dislike it. Because you're turning it into just another caricature that people get to be annoyed by, and it doesn't work. So like, what are you, like, what side are you really on at the end of the day? Oop, 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 oop. Somebody did eat this apple the last time I put it on there. I took the poison one, I take the regular one, I take the poison one, I put it on the plate. And I make a big mess while I'm at it. But I did see someone eat this one. That was cool. But I found my favorite female character of all time is Kim Wexler from Better Call Saul. Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, when you, like, it's funny, they're like, wow, we're starting this new era, this new world of strong female characters. It's like they pale in comparison compared to any of the female characters written in the last 20 years that were so much better. I don't get it. And it's unrealistic for every person who's accomplished anything in life, any main character, to all coincidentally be male or to all coincidentally be anything. But they're speaking to different audiences. I love Star Wars. I relate to Luke. And that is the character I relate to because that's the character you're made to relate to. Because that's the main character. That is the character that all the emotions, the story's being told through his eyes. So you as the viewer are going to see it through his eyes. That's fine. I don't care what he is. He's a good character. I mean, aside from things, of course, anything could be written better. I'm not arguing like the plot points of that story, but it didn't speak to a lot of girls. A lot of girls were not interested in Star Wars until it became more trendy. And so why would I be mad that it would be weird if you took the audience you're speaking to and then didn't bother speaking to them. Like, that's the point. So yeah, that's just one topic. Obviously, that's not the only one. It literally applies to every single topic. Ooh, big guy. So we are planting these poison apples. We did kind of babysit one of them, and we got to see someone, like, fall apart. The thing is, women aren't allowed to be complex because they aren't allowed to be flawed. Exactly. And that is true with any male character.
Sister, if I may have a word.
Yes, sister.
Is it true what I've heard about your most recent contract?
Are you
You were
hungry?
forced to eliminate everyone? Even the non-essentials?
All right, so I may have gotten a bit careless, but the contract was fulfilled, wasn't it? In the end, that's all that matters.
I love these conversations,
Sister,
man.
you are truly an asset to this sanctuary. Here's hoping all of our contracts work out that well.
Ah, well, I'd love to.
Like, what is there to
continue
rejoice
chatting,
in
but I
when a
have to
character has
prepare
no
for my next
flaws and then they
contract.
end up with no
You
flaws?
know, that
I
major
don't
skills
care.
matter. You understand.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
But I think they're also running off of, like, when people are irritated. Okay, have you ever seen that thing where, like, okay, there's a lot of scammy mobile games that they do ads for, and it's all most of it's garbage. And, like, they set up the game and they intentionally make bad choices
Is there anything
in the gameplay so that you get frustrated and you want to play it because you want to do it right. They take TV shows and they make these absolutely dumb interactions where you're like, all the character has to do is just say this and they would fix the problem, and you get frustrated with the character. They do that on purpose because they want you to get engaged with it. If he just said this, she would understand what happened. Yeah, that's the point. They're getting you emotionally invested in the fact that there's a misunderstanding that does not need to happen. And so now you're on the edge of your seat, like just say this, just say that, no, just say that. Why didn't you do this? All you had to do was this. They do those things on purpose. They artificially create problems and stuff like that on purpose to get you engaged. But problems have to problems have to happen. People have to be flawed. And that's frustrating. And I think people, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm looking at this too simple-minded. But I think people looked at our frustrations too simply.
There you are.
Oh, you didn't.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah. It's good to see you again. They looked at it too simply. They're like, oh, people are annoyed with this. Let's make a character someone's not annoyed with. Yeah, but then you can't engage with that. You can't engage with someone who is perfect. With someone who's never going to make a mistake. There's nothing to get mentally, like, hooked in on. The thing is, the kind of morbid listening to their chit-chat before you take them out, yeah, it's kind of funny. And they're, like, laughing. This is funny that we haven't seen anybody take an apple. Because I think I was able to get I was able to watch at least 2 people eat the apple. Now, the fact that I already tagged somebody, did that affect it? I doubt it. Ochiva will definitely eat the apple.
It's good to see you again. No, really. I mean...
Artemis logic. Artemis is here. You caught it. Dude, I hadn't replied to your comment yet. I'm so sorry you missed some of the streams. Such a bummer. It's good to see you again, though. We are... I don't want to, like, babysit these for too long. But I know it will work at some point. And it is kind of fun. When do they get up? What time is it? It's a.m. Wait, this is a.m., dude. Boy, do you not have an alarm clock? Oh, you're sleeping so peacefully, aren't you? Ah! And I'm peacefully watching you. I just catch them when I catch them. Yeah, I get that. No, that's me too.
If I may have a word. But of course,
The poison apple's right there. I just didn't put it in your bowl. I'm sorry.
everyone's talking about your latest exploits. Not
I never check YouTube for streams. Yeah, I usually don't either. I literally only put the I only have the bell icon. I used to stay consistent with certain streams, and I simply could not keep up with it. But I do have like one person that left YouTube, and I have an alarm on for him because out of the blue he'll stream, and I'm like, oh, it's a good time, it's cool. That's more aligned with my schedules. Every once in a blue moon. Are you not hungry?
well, I suppose I should get going. So many contracts. So little time.
Can you stick garlic in his... Oh, so the last time we went through this, we stuck garlic in his desk. Sorry. Okay, I'd be curious to see if you can get kicked out of the Brotherhood while this quest is happening. Like if you steal from them and they catch you. I doubt it, though. You can wait to go a time where you know someone should eat. Yeah, I was thinking of looking it up. I mean, like, technically, he just woke up. It's during the day. It's brutal, though, man. It's brutal. I wonder if you just fast forwarded it, if he'll get to... If he'll get to munchin' and crunchin'. So I will not be going to a caffeination station at this moment because I made too much coffee yesterday. So I just put the rest in the fridge. And I have got my Broca-Cola cup and I'm sipping on a cold coffee. Awfully pleasant. Okay, so we are going to wait a couple hours. I am very curious to see, because sometimes they just walk off. Okay, so while we watch this man gently turning his pages, this studious gentleman, I am going to look up if they do have eating times, because like I said, I caught like 2 or 3 people eating the poison apple. It is entertaining, and I would have had to know, like, oh, but I don't think I laid them all out first, though. I think I laid them out and I waited. Listening to this guy turn pages is pleasant. I want to keep this audio of him just turning the pages. Assassins. I always want to look up Assassin's Guild. It is not, that's not what it's under. It's under Dark Brotherhood. The Assassins. Does he eat normal food? I think I caught him eating the apple, but you're right. He might not. Maybe I should have stuck a little garlic right there. But then he would have gotten annoyed. Not funny, guys. Not funny. Okay. So, where are we? The purification. It's funny because you would almost think that this would be like one of the last quests. It's like in the middle. Infamy. You get infamy? Why? What if I put on like the gray cowl right before the end of the quest? Does he get the infamy? What? You can get a 100% reflect spell. I have mundane ring. I already have a lot of reflect. But you can stand in front of one of the Khajiits while he's training and he'll eventually kill himself. What? If the target is lured outside, the city guards will defend you. We already know Vicente Valtieri will not go outside, even though you've engaged him. Granted, I was invisible, so that might be why. It's possibly... Oh, that's brutal. It's possible to use sneak attack, then yield and repeat. That's just mean. It's easier to kill members of the Dark Brotherhood with ranged attacks. Yeah. Frenzy. Oh, shoot, guys. We have Frenzy. Will it work? It says it can come in handy, which depends on your level. Okay, this is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do. Since I should have recordings of those apple eating moments somewhere in my files, we gotta test this. We gotta get all of the armor off, and we gotta test Frenzy, because that would be hilarious. Okay, Nerdy. A game I would really like to see you play, or just get your opinion on, is if you play as Pokemon Emerald. Oh man, I've never played any Pokemon games. That's one thing I've never... That is a world I've never entered. Is any of the Pokemon. I've never really been interested in it just because I was never exposed to that when I was young. I don't think I'd be... It's Nintendo though, right? You can use Command Humanoid on Vampire and just have him follow you outside in the sun. Oh! That's nasty. I love it. That's just downright mean. That is such a great idea. Oh man. How brutal can we get with this? I thought the poison apples were brutal enough. Okay, so we have, unfortunately, 2 spells right next to each other. Wait. Can you make the rat? Can you make him go feral? Oh no, I don't want to hurt him. I like him. I didn't get close enough to him, did I? I didn't get close enough. I still do not have enough. You can use an emulator. They're pretty easy to use. I've always wanted to try an emulator just because there are PlayStation... It doesn't work on him. Oh no, don't walk on me. Don't walk at me. Wait, is he? Is he feral now? He started breathing differently. He's making normal rat noises. I've never used an emulator, never could figure out how to use one. Not that I've ever had one, because I haven't. I've never done that. But I want to be able to play PlayStation 1 games. As a matter of fact, I thought it would be really cool even have a separate channel just to, like, I've seen some channels do, like, long plays of just old nostalgia games. I'd be very interested in having a separate situation. Like, if I did, just for my own sake, to be able to play those games again, the PS1 games, I would be very interested to see what that would be like. So you can't wait when enemies are nearby. So the frenzy is triggering them as enemies, which means she'll eat an apple. Granted, I didn't put it on there earlier. That was the other table that I was able to get someone to eat an apple off of. I really like these. I think these are great. It's such a great mechanic. I could consider it. The non-Bethesda, very removed, and you actually, I think you would already know this. One of the ones that I really, oh, sorry, I'm totally blanking. Totally blanked. The sentence is gone. What's your favorite PS1 game? I don't remember a lot of the games. I think a lot of it would merely be to collect the games I had at the time, so that I can re-experience them. A lot of them were just kid games. One of the games I really want to play is Looney Tunes Racer, because that was really fun. I'd love to play that with Mr. Nerdy. But I used to play that as a kid, and that was a lot. I really enjoyed that. There was a game that I could not figure out the name to. I think I finally found it. It was just some random snowboarding game. I loved that game, but I don't think it was very popular by comparison to other games. So it was very, 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 very hard to track down. I still don't think I did, because I looked up gameplay on YouTube of all sorts of different PS1 snowboarding games, could never find the one, and I don't know what it was called. So I don't know if I ever ended up finding it. I did make myself a list, like a shopping list of games, so I would have to look in there to see if I ever ended up finding it. And I also made a playlist, which if it's on this channel, I might be able to make it public if it's on this account. A playlist of long plays of games that I played as a kid. So one of the games I played, I bought it for somebody as a nostalgia gift, was like those movie games. Like they had they had like the Monsters Incorporated, they had Toy Story 2. Those games were so hard to play, but you could get those on PlayStation. I do not like PlayStation's options for backwards compatibility. I really don't like the way they implement it, but for smaller games like that, it seemed to work fine. I much prefer the way Oblivion has done backwards compatibility. As you can see, this works incredibly well. I just gotta wait. Let's see what's gonna happen. Is she gonna do it? Is she do the thing? I should have set it down earlier. I think this is my fault. You could put that Discord in your description to get your community over there. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I haven't really... He's not aggro. Also, we can put a page on the Discord that's nostalgic games. Like, explicitly at least 15, 20 years or older. I took all my powers away when I handed it over. Now I'm just a guy. You're just a guy. Artemis, thank you so much. By the way, shout out to Artemis. He actually set up our Discord, and I would like to post the link onto the community tab, and I could probably put it in the description.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
You should eat the darn apple. Keeps the doctor away, because once you're gone, you'll never need an apple again. I'm sorry, you'll never need a doctor again. Yeah, I got someone to... This is where... Okay. It's right there! This is the table where we were able to get someone to eat the apples. But it's because I also picked up all the other apples. He's not picking up other food. Maybe that's the problem. Is the problem that I left other food? Let's see if Frenzy works on him first. Dude. That was sad.
My mother, I beg your mercy.
Anyway, I'm back. I got a phone call earlier as soon as I joined. Oh! Well, I hope that went well. So one thing you want to make sure you're doing is taking their keys, because a big part of the loot you will get is the things they have here. Have you ever tried Fortify Speed on touch to NPCs? What does that do? Grand Ring of Steel Skin? And it's only 15%. It makes bits when you go fall. Oh. That is genius. That works? I need that. Does that affect your horse? This makes me sad. This makes me sad. I don't like this. I don't like this. We respect our pets, man. Try it on a horsey. Yes, we need to do this on a horse. Except I feel like it's so easy to kill the horses that way. You would need to have one specifically intended for your horse. Like, or Shadowmere. The good thing is I have convalescence. I can heal him at any point. That thing doesn't go aggro. He'll be fine. Oh, can we make the vampire go aggro? What happens when a vampire does that? Okay. We gotta start getting stuff done. Nah, dude. Oh, he's beefy.
Do your work. Die, Daniel.
Water walking on touch, you can make fish walk on water. Not sure what will happen.
I need your blood.
Can you do on touch in water? Will it go through water? Oh. Yeah, it is. It's versatile. It's versatile enough for you to really be able to just play, like literally just play around with it. Ooh, this is gonna get funky.
Why, brother? Why? Night Mother,
That's sad. Why, brother? Why? That's sad. You get that Argonian heart. Oh boy. Oh boy, man. Oh boy. Arrow of flames, arrow of... Ooh, fire damage 15, fire damage 20. But these take up twice as much space. Ooh. Who else do we have? Vicente Valtieri is dead. If I wish to become a vampire, I must seek another means of acquiring the dark gift. That's decent. I like his outfit actually, I'm not gonna lie. 5 tenants, abandoned house key. Don't really need that, I don't think, but I like your pants. So peace out. Oh man, I didn't get help with this guy.
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
Wait, we didn't use Rufio. Let's have him come alongside us. Take the apple. Take
Hail, my
apple.
sister.
Hail. Bro, why isn't it working this time around? You're gonna stream Oblivion? That's awesome. That would be like, what would you show off your cat build? The way you talked about PlayStation games reminds me of nostalgic Flash games. Yeah, that was kind of my introduction to gaming. Like, there's the original Medal of Honor. There was... I'm trying to think... See, I'm already forgetting, and I really am glad that I did that research a few years ago. I never did anything with it. I never got a PlayStation. I was never able to pursue any of it, but I did the research when I still had some of that memory left to, like... But, like, now I've... Maybe that's why, though. Maybe I've forgotten a lot of it because I already did the research. Because a lot of times when I do the homework and I write it down, my brain forgets it. Because it's like, hey, you already wrote it down. You're good. You don't need to do anything else. So maybe that's part of it. Wow, it knocked him down.
Why won't you die?
Okay. My intro to games was watching my auntie play OG Sonic. Nice. Yeah, Nintendo was more of Mr. Nerdy's introduction to games. Ooh, that's loud. That's so sad.
Whoa!
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Yeah. Sith, save me!
Go away. Go away, Rufio. So, nobody's eating my apples. I feel kind of rejected. I think I took a lot more effort to take more of the food off of the plates, though. Like, off the table, so that the poison apples were really the only option. It's funny that this one didn't work, because it worked last time. Where's your key? Full Daedric, though, man. Full Daedric. Kinda want it. I'm telling you, man, I got like 3 people to eat from those. It was great. But yeah, it's just so interesting that they're not working this time. Warhammer of Blizzards. Elven Battle Axe and Orcish Helmet. What, you couldn't get something Daedric for me, man? I don't know if there is one, but still. Kenny G, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You need to get any other food out of their inventory and other options off the table. Otherwise, it's crap shot. I don't know that I messed with their inventory, but I do know that when I cleared off the table, the inventory thing makes sense, though. See? The unwanted apple. It's so sad. I spent the summer of 06 playing Oblivion every day. I've enjoyed watching your playthroughs. Thank you. Going to have coffee while watching this. Ooh. Gotta hit that caffeine. See, look! Unwanted. Yeah, I definitely happy that I already had the coffee ready. The nice one is the last one. Can you just, like, address her?
Hello, dearest sister. Is there something I can help you with?
This is so sad. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
Sometimes, right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death.
That is lovely.
Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? This sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life.
Cool.
I've always wondered who the Night Mother really is. Some say she's an old woman who lives somewhere here in Cyrodiil, but I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed.
We are definitely trying to reverse pickpocket this. Although I don't know if you can do that. You know what? I did try to get garlic on Valtieri, but it never did anything. Lame. That would have been funny, though. Ah! Some of that coffee just spilled. Well, that was not the way I was trying to enjoy it. Man. Okay. How do I deal with this? Good thing it was cold coffee, I guess. I think he says if you look through his like journals or whatever, so some type of information, I think he says that it just irritates him, like it bugs him, or it makes him itchy, like he's allergic, or I don't know. I know! The magic elixir. About half a teaspoon was just wasted. Like it's a loss for sure, but I will be strong. I will carry on. I will rebuild. And I think I will get through this without I'm going to be okay. It'll prove true strength of character. So save was successful. She has a poisoned apple in her inventory. What? It is the greatest of all the potions. It's increased stamina, increased fatigue. Dude, see, that should be the next one. Broca-Cola was an inside joke, you know, if you know, you know. But man, that would be funny. We should have like a mug that's like an elixir of I just spilled a little more. Why? Not the desk. Not the desk. I was trying to make like an aesthetic swirl in my cup, and a drop decided to escape. All these people deserve this. You love Sithis so much. Why don't you marry him? Wow. Yeah, that's right. We could be petty. Okay. Well, she already has a poisoned apple in her inventory. Understandably, she is an assassin. It would be funny if she ate it like during the time we're waiting and she just fell over. How late are you gonna do this, girl? And at what point are you gonna realize everyone's okay? So this is what I would be curious of. I'd be curious to see her. She just looked at me, bro. I'd be curious to see her reaction if she's gonna see everyone else gone. Are you serious? I love her name is a play on Marie Antoinette. Antoinette Marie. She is so dense. Did you not see? Okay. There's no way. Yeah, girl, save yourself. Actually, wake up when you get stabbed. Best alarm clock ever. The purification is now complete. Every Dark Brotherhood member based out of the Shadenhall Sanctuary has been killed. I must now report back to Lucien Lachance at Fort Farragut.
Me.
Oh, hey, did you do Boethia yet? Goldbrand is great, and a lot of powerful arrows, too. I was looking for good arrows. I think those are the best. Take my poison apple back. I don't believe I've done Boethia yet. We don't have to destroy the guard. Huh. Oh, I forgot about this part. But the purification must happen. All hail the Night Mother. So we must, in fact, I know it'd be much shorter to just go over there. We must go to our DLC player home. Not a big deal. It's just not flexing. I'm just saying. Our castle. We need to put away some of our loot because it's too heavy. I'm currently playing Morrowind, and I plan on using Command Creature to wrangle up an army of cliff racers. Ooh, and bring them to Vivec to kill him. It's more grinding than I thought to cast that spell. Are you no, 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 no. See, I told you, if you have your weapon out, instant aggro. Okay, you know what? Maybe it would be better before we load it. Let's just take a look at the consequences here. This is so sad. A knight battling his noble steed. I know it's not his, but still.
Take that! Show me what you've got.
Is he gonna get a single hit in?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I think that horse is about to like impale you. You're done, dude. Thanks, dude. She parody. Okay, so we need to reload this because I did the thing that you're not supposed to do. You can't have the mask on in public when you're fast traveling. You can't have your weapon out when you're fast traveling in public. Somebody's gonna see it. That's someone in this case being my horse, who is super not into it. Yeah, I actually got the unicorn, and I was happy, but then I realized I obviously really wanted Shadowmere. We were gonna do the Dark Brotherhood next anyway, but I'm kind of like, man, I finally have the unicorn. Kind of bummed. Sweet. The weapon is sheathed. We are fine now. I would have never guessed that a sweet lady is a Dark Brotherhood assassin. Oh, but what? I am a sweet lady. I am just a sweet lady. Is that card essential? The unicorn should. Yeah, that was taking a little longer than I expected. That's the only reason why I reloaded it. I'm like, dude, feel like this should have been. He should have had him by now. Okay, now that the weapon is sheathed. Hey, baby, come here. Look at my outfit. Now, obviously, the Dark Brotherhood outfit looks more aligned with Shadowmere, but this outfit, look at me. Look at us, what a duo. Look at we so cute. I cannot get your face in the wall. I can't get, like, we can't. Listen, if we're gonna take a selfie, you gotta get ready. Look here. Look. Let's back it up. No, not that way. Like this. See? Now look. Wait for it. Look at us. Don't walk away from me. Ah, lame. Reminds me of that one vampire assassin in Skyrim that disguises herself in a little girl's body. Didn't she just stop aging? Yeah, that was crazy. It's one of those weird moments where they're like,
Good evening, sir.
well, technically she's an adult, so you can fight her. Oh, Babette, being a vampire stuck at 9 years old would suck so bad. That just sounds like a nightmare. I love her amulet and outfit. Very demure, very mindful. This is what happens when you get your hands on a glitch. Don't I look cute?
Well, what is it?
Well, what is it? Don't talk to me like that. Be nice. I'm friendly and sweet, didn't you know? I am lovely. Boost of bloody bounding. Acrobatics 50 points on self, Spring Hill Jack. But this is 15 and 15. Dude, do better. Do better. Okay, we got a little bit more we could put in here just to keep the inventory a little more reasonable. Oh, Deceiver's Finery. That's one thing I didn't put away. Too far. guess I kind of do have a lot of weapons. If you're not aware, paintbrushes don't have normal physics and create immovable objects that can be useful in combat or for climbing. Oh. What? For climbing. I just had the image of that guy, where he does the mind blown thing. And there's sparkles around him. That is awesome. I mean, that's what happens. She plays it off as if it's an advantage, but you really can't do anything with that. Yeah, I'm just like so unsuspecting and so sneaky. Good for you. Now that my armor skill has temporarily been increased by 15 points, I am going to... Where are you? Sweet. Okay. Look at me and my gorgeous... You're gorgeous, but you're a little dumb. Just walking into the wall. I love your home. What's your character's name? I know, she's really pretty, huh? Look at that. Let me see. Oh, I probably can't get a good view. No, don't do that. We can probably get a view from outside. Open the portcullis! I think this character's name is Adelaide? Yeah, Adelaide. I think I went on it. That's like the 2 items in this game that will never disappear. It's one name that I spent time, like, looking up. I was looking up different origins of names, and I don't know, I just like that one. I was like, fine, I'm just gonna get a settle on that one. That is my home, my lovely home. I can get rid of that little invisibility thing. That's one thing that gets in the way of cool camera angles. Yeah, it's beautiful. Very demure, very dark brotherhood. Like, it's giving Night Mother. It's giving, like, muscle mommy. Do you know how many people compliment me on my muscles? Dude. Look at the muscles on you. First of all, why are you talking about me? You don't know me, you're a stranger. This is creepy. But also, thank you. Because, like, how could you not? I look amazing. You could tell I do push-ups. Look at these shoulder caps. I look fabulous. Man, yeah, why didn't I just use a Welkin stone earlier? I've got a ton of those. What's that? Okay. Hey, stay safe, have fun. I'll be right back, baby. Except I'm gonna come back with a another friend, which I'm gonna feel really bad about. Should I feel really bad about it? There's the Night Mother and there's the Muscle Mommy. Here's me in my normal clothes. It's basically like my my secret identity is my other clothes.
I speak for the Night Mother.
Good for you.
The ritual of purification is complete. Well done. Sithis has been appeased, and the time has come to acknowledge and reward your unwavering loyalty. The Black Hand is most pleased with your progress.
Of course you are.
You have been invited to share in secrets that few within the Dark Brotherhood even know exist. Your life in the Sanctuary is over, Those contracts are behind you. Now, you will serve the Black Hand. You will serve me. From this moment forward, you will walk in the shadows as my silencer. You will receive contracts only from me. Your new life has begun.
Has begun. All hail the void.
Listen well, child. No longer will you receive orders directly. Instead, you will visit dead drop locations scattered throughout Cyrodiil.
Which
Your next
still, like,
contract
logistically
can
doesn't
be
make any
found
sense
at
to
the
me.
Dead drop on Hero Hill, southeast of here. A hollow in the moss-covered rock contains
Arp
all
Dornan's
you need
here.
to know.
Welcome.
When you leave here, we'll not speak again, unless I deem it necessary. Ah, yes. There is one last thing. I have for you a very special gift. Waiting just outside is a magnificent steed named
Yeah, but I
Shadowmere.
have a unicorn though.
She served me well. I present her now to you, as a token of my trust and love. Now go, and may Sithis
Love?
guide you in this new stage of your life's dark journey.
I only did all this because of childhood trauma. I just needed a father figure. You can't just throw the word love around. Ah. Okay, silencer. Adelaide the Silencer, congrats. I did it! Yay me. Okay, silencer.
The Black Hand is the Dark Brotherhood's ruling council. That hand consists of 4 speakers and 1 listener. 4 fingers and a thumb, as it were. This you already know. What is not commonly known among our family members is that the Black Hand employs a few additional numbers.
Okay,
As
why does that
every
have to be
hand
like
has
a...
fingers, does not
the way
every
he's talking
finger
is so
have a
funny.
nail, a claw, a talon? Every finger of the hand, every speaker has such a nail.
Okay.
These are the silencers.
Are you calling
Each
me a nail?
speaker employs his or her
Lucy and
own
the Sugar Daddy.
private assassin to extend their reach and strike forth as necessary. My previous silencer perished while fulfilling a contract. That emptiness has now been filled by you. It is an honor without equal.
Like Shea Gorath is Daddy Gorath. We got Lucy and the Sugar Daddy, we got Daddy Gorath.
Go now, child of Sithis. Walk in the shadow of fear and bring glory to our dread father.
Great. Archdornan, I never understand Morrowind and Oblivion about necromancy. It seems like a good idea to use undead to work farming or mining. I don't know why they don't do that in the lore. That's not a bad idea. I feel like that would get, because who would you have the right to do that with? Your own family? Wouldn't that feel unpleasant? Unless you could like if you put on your Cyrodiil license that you're like, I'm gonna donate my body to science. I'm gonna donate my body to the necromancy farms. Just to provide more food to people. You know, it's a good cause. It's a good cause. Also, how does work spell, like, conjuration or spell revive a dead body? You know, I'm just saying. It's necromancy. La la la. The first time I saw her. She's beautiful. Look at that steed. She's lovely. So purple in the morning light. Evening light. Afternoon light. Hey, babe. You're so pretty. Oh! I hath made a mistake. I made a mistake. Bonaparte Palpatine. How you doing? The brightest dress. Silencer. Yeah, I need to change my outfit before I get on this dark steed. I just realized I did not even consider. Go on this journey with me, please. Just really quickly, guys. Really quickly. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if, hear me out, we tried to get horse armor for the unicorn? Hear me out. Now, technically, I don't know if my because I didn't technically look. He's right here. Let's just oh, unicorn! You got me venison. Thank you. Boo, horse armor bat. No, dude, I'm telling you, it'd be kind of funny, right? Like, this is the craziest thing. It doesn't. Okay. I think the problem with horse armor is that they make you pay for it. It is a little weird, admittedly. Like, is it really worth, for that one little tiny thing? Is it really worth it? Probably not. But, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it looks okay. It looks okay. I feel like gold would look better on the white. Does it count as your horse? Listen, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Do not eat my unicorn.
I feel I can truly share with you.
That's
Greetings, champion.
so nice.
I'm at your service.
The OG predatory microtransaction.
What can I
Yeah,
interest
like
you in?
legit. Like, I want and a horse too.
You got.
A legally owned mount to Chestnut Handy Stables. Now, so they're not okay. So there's two options because I had Shadowmere out here, like standing right here. I think. Here, let's bring my horse in here. Let's see if maybe the unicorn is never owned, even though the unicorn does follow me. Maybe it's not considered an owned horse. That would be. I feel like that's interesting to know.
You. May you be forever blessed.
That's so nice. So, provided she doesn't eat our horse before we get it armored, I just want to see if they'll do it. And what it seems like the game does not count the unicorn as your personally, legally owned horse. So, I'm going to assume Elvin is going to look better.
A pleasure to speak with you. What can I interest you in?
Man. Okay, it was worth it. I was just had to check. The unicorn is not considered yours legally. That's why well, actually that's not necessarily true. Okay. Sorry. Uni, you don't need to stay here. I'm sorry. I imprisoned you. That was unfair. I have no right to legally own you, apparently. Man, I just think it would look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think a little elven armor with a little swoosh. Is it yours illegally? Well, they don't worship Daddy Gorath as part of a trio called, or don't they worship? Sorry, as part of the House of Troubles. Aren't they to be an example of good things? But they still worship Daedra even after the events of Skyrim. Only Daddy Gorath. Hero Hill. I'm not trying. Daddy Gorath is something that somebody said when we were going through Shivering Isles and it stuck. Daddy Gorath is just Shale Gorath. He's got a great beard, okay? Pretty stunning eyes as well. Not in the best sort of way, but you know, it's just is what it is. It's quite the stunning NPC. I didn't say it! Somebody else did, and I was like, yeah, that's funny, it works. But they still believe Boethia, god Daedric, prince of cruelty and torture. I will put on the appropriate garb for this stunning dark steed. Oh, you are beautiful, baby. You are so pretty. Look at your lovely soul-piercing eyes that look like they need medication badly. Okay. Don't get mad at me, all right? Don't be mad. I'm gonna do it. Don't. Okay. Don't give me grief for this. But I would be lying if I said I didn't think the steel armor looked decent on, you know. Let's just say that it was part of the game prior to like it was just vanilla. Let's just assume horse armor was vanilla. I didn't harm anybody to get it. So where do you like you zoom up right here, like you basically like up right here. This large unassuming rock. Hollowed out. This is the same type of hollowed out rock that had the other guy's money. Dead drop orders 1. We have retrieved them. I visited my first dead drop location and received my next contract. Who is this man employing to place these dead drops? I need to say it. I know I said it last time. It makes no sense. The logistics make no sense. Like, why? It's annoying. It doesn't make sense. I've received my new orders from Lucien Lachance, and I must go to Leafrot Cave and kill a necromancer who has begun the process of transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Saladian. Man, your parents just wanted you to have a unique name. Has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but is still incredibly powerful. Possibly too powerful to kill, if faced directly. I should search the cave for Saladian's writings and try to discover his weakness. Doesn't the sky look... It does look beautiful. I like just staring at the sky sometimes. I have a couple recordings of just, like, the sky. This reminds me of the Endor scene when you have the trees down along the bottom and then you have the pretty sky above. And then you get fireworks. Whatever you're doing, I'm upset. What? The Daddy Gora thing, you're like, I'm sorry. Yeah, my mood is already down. I can't deal with this right now. Doesn't matter what happens. I remember the House Morrowind believes Mephala, Boethia, Azura, and was Dunmer outside the houses who believe in Mehrunes Dagon or Sheogorath. Which is funny because, like, the different people believe in different freedom of religion in Tamriel, I guess, to a certain degree, until they take away the one. But in Skyrim, but like the game reinforces so many times that they're all real. Now, obviously, I don't think worshiping any one thing is a matter of believing it exists in this game. It's more about who you align with more. If they're like political figures, we all know they exist. Well, we're just gonna decide who we agree with. I could watch 30 Gamer Girl all day. Thank you. Very ASMR, very demure. We just need to have those moments. Sometimes I'll make my coffee and it's in this thing. It's in like one of those tea things. It's not in a tea. It's made for coffee. But it like, basically it's like got a push button at the bottom. So you brew it immersion brew style, like French press style, but you stick it on a cup and it drains through. So it's like, I was like, ooh, coffee ASMR. It just sounds like running water pouring into a cup, which is not the most pleasing sound to hear. I was like, well, okay, we got to think of like something else. Influencer Nerdy will do her ASMR at some point. I was actually thinking of showing you guys on Instagram maybe, just for the influencer nerdy. Like I was thinking of showing you my process, like the Get Ready With Me coffee edition, because I really do think it makes some of the best coffee, especially if you drink medium roast or flavored coffees. Oh my goodness. I love my little plastic coffee maker. It's amazing. Makes sense they believe Meridian instead of Boethia in the Houses of Morrowind. Those are things that I'd love. One of the things I am shocking yes, I did enjoy the prequels with all the politics and stuff. I mean, they could have toned it down a bit or made it more tactful in Star Wars, but there is a level where I do enjoy some of that stuff in the background, and I feel like a lot of the times we've talked about Morrowind, there's a lot of discussion about political things and houses battling each other, and I feel like that's one of the things I'm most excited about, because it just adds a lot to the story, and it's something that's not, I feel like, I mean, I can't compare the two, but it just doesn't seem to be a topic very present in Oblivion. So anybody else could speak to that who's played
owner and
both.
proprietor. We board horses, and, well, we don't actually sell horses. Anymore, that is.
Yeah, that's because Snock likes to snock on the horses. But
What
we're not
can
going
I
to talk about
interest
that
you
right
in?
now. See, the unicorn does not count as a horse. That makes me so sad. You'd love to say, I might just do it because, like, I'm telling you guys, it's a great way. And then at some point we were talking about Vietnamese coffee and that really cool little coffee maker. And coincidentally, the weirdest thing, like a week later, my friend was like, hey, you need to try this coffee. And I was like, wait. Do you have this tiny little like coffee strainer thingy? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, well, I was literally told about it just a week ago, and you have it, and the coffee was incredible, obviously. But then I also have seen Turkish coffee makers, because I've tried to make it myself. Not very proficient at that at all, but I've seen electric ones that actually have like, I don't want to offend anybody, but like even within that community have like excellent reviews. And I'm like, I feel like that Turkish, Armenian, like actually that type of coffee is made in a lot of places. Is it Cuban too? There's a lot of countries like across the world, I feel like, that make coffee in that way where you micro grind coffee and then you boil it in a way. You could do it in hot sand. You could do it on the stove. You could do it in so many different ways. But it makes this like Italian coffee. That's what I'm thinking of. It's crazy. And it's like thick and rich and good. And I'm like, if you could make a machine that did that, who needs a Keurig? It would be so much cheaper too long term. Jacob Giles, how you doing? Okay, just don't get mad. I don't want to upset anybody. I know you've just entered in. You have no idea what's about to happen. I'd like the steel armor for my horse, please.
Here you are, just like I promised. Thanks again for all the help.
For all the help? Oh, I must have done a quest for horse armor. Snock Grabura armored my horse for free. From now... Oh. No, I don't think I did a quest. From now on, she will outfit any legally owned horses, whatever, that I bring to her with steel or elven armor for 500 gold. 500? I thought it would have been more. Because you would think the armor would cost something along with actually putting the armor on. How many cups of coffee? Snock on horses. Yeah. Hi-fi, how's it going? Or is it hi-fi? I think I've seen you before, man. Have I seen you before? Are you new? Pretty sure that name looks so familiar. Jakester, you threatened her for armor, remember? Nah, dude, did I? I'm mean. I'm a good character, though. I didn't threaten her, did I? No, that's if you push her, you can get her to give you the old nag. That's what I did in the short. I think I threatened her to give me the old nag, and she's like, fine. Like the worst horse in the game. She was probably planning on snacking on that one because you can't really effectively use it for riding. And but right now, look what we have. This is no old nag. This is no average paint horse. Oh, no. Oh, you're so pretty. And the blue saddle really goes with like the purpley like fur situation, dying skin that this horse has. Beautiful. So, okay. Snack on horses, snack on coffee. How many cups of coffee does Nerdy Gamer Gal have on average? Well, this is a very good question. I used to drink energy drinks. I used to have my Deathclaw energies every morning. And sometimes I'd have them during stream, and it would be like, I would crash. And I was like, oh, it's probably just the caffeine. No, it was the fact that there was artificial sugar in it. And I think it was giving me literally an artificial sugar crash. And like I would lay down and just be like, I feel like I can't move. Like I'm like my body's dead. So I stopped that for a while and I went back to coffee. And I would say the only thing is about the way that I make coffee is a lot heavier than like making coffee, what I would argue to be properly, or according to people on YouTube, because, you know, that's where I get all my information from. It's stronger than, it's a little bit stronger than a coffee maker. It's definitely significantly stronger than like a Keurig or something like that. Man, there's really no place that's close to this, is there? Ew. Silverfish River? Ew. Hearts. Love. Why is Fort Facian the thing that I... There's a reason I put that there. I never know why I put the blue the blue pin down, but it's there. And I'd have to go back to even know. We might have been using it to farm for stuff. It might have been for potions, for alchemy ingredients. It's very possible. What type of sugar do you use for your coffee? Or do you drink coffee black like your Oblivion character's soul? Oh yes, I am a consistent check. My soul matches my coffee, and my steed, and my outfit, and IRL every item of clothing I wear because black goes with black and everything. You never have to question what you're gonna wear. You got black, you got gray, it's just a lighter black. You got white, it's a completely washed out black. You got red, it's just an overly saturated, warm temperature black. It's only black. Everything. Everything. My mouse pad. My phone. My pen. Well, obviously my pens, but my pens. Everything is black. Because everything matches. Which also means that with my incredible memory, everything gets lost because everything blends into everything, and I learned very quickly that that was not a good move on my part. If everything's colorful, my brain will freak out because there's too much to look at. But if the things that I lose the most are black as well, I lose them because they blend into everything else I own. Not a good strategy for life. Pick a few important things and make them a bright, reflective, glow-in-the-dark, whatever you have to do to not lose things. Ugh. Protect Nerdy Gamer Gal at all costs, please. Protect me. I'm a danger to myself as it is. Yeah, I would say 2 cups, but I think that if you were to measure those 2 cups, the actual density and caffeine content, it would probably be the equivalent of 3. I usually have something... I usually keep it far away from bedtime as much as I can because I won't sleep and I will ponder life's greatest problems and they will never be solved, naturally. I'm hearing something that I don't like. Did I hear a growl or was that the horse? Nobody's attacking my shadow mirror. Even so much as think about it, you're dead. Protecting my baby. I think Dunmer are hypocrites. Sometimes they say they are ethical when it comes to necromancy, but when it comes to freeing Argonian slaves during the never-ending events, no one complained. Oh, the Neverine. The never-ending Neverine. Oh. Oh, the beautiful hum. Oh, I love you. You are gorgeous. Oh, I love that. The siren sound of that Nirnroot plant. I have so many times where I catch like the very edge of it where it barely starts and it's super quiet. And I'm like, I know I hear something. I hear something. Get out of here. How dare you threaten my horse. No, let me deal with it. Hey! Is it because the horse is mine that I still got the soul? Good Shadowmere. Oh, you're just a good boy, girl. Something... It's just something in the middle. You're just dead. It's never clear what Shadowmere is in the games. I think that's hilarious. They're like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why... Archdornan, your message got retracted. That was not me. I don't know what that was. That there was nothing wrong with your comment. I just read it. Good thing is the Stream Elements won't do that, so it's still on the side. You have inspired me to have my coffee black this morning. You know what? And don't take me as tougher than I am. I am a bit of a softie for the flavored coffee. My coffee is like a vanilla flavored coffee. You can get hazelnut, those types of flavors. When it's not flavor, it's not sugar-free flavoring. It's not added. It's not anything like that. It's just the beans themselves are roasted in that, they're just the slightly flavored. So when you drink it black, ooh, it's so good. And that's why, like, I cared so much about the way I brewed the coffee. I tried so many methods because when you drink your coffee black, you taste everything. And you could taste when the bitterness comes through. You could taste when the acidity comes through. And so, like, I kept experimenting until I got something smooth and, like, right in the middle, where it's, like, not bitter and not acidic, and it tastes amazing and thick, and it tastes like if coffee could taste like chocolate, like, if ever anybody's described black coffee as chocolate, and you're like, that's insane. It tastes like the most sour, bitter black chocolate I've ever heard of. No, like, if you brew it right, you start to understand why people describe it that way. I swear if I just hit my horse. Wow, I need that coffee. Please make that coffee. Make it. I will. And I understand. Okay, so caffeine. Okay. I'm not gonna get all. Don't do drugs, children. But what I do know about coffee is that when something's caffeinated, caffeine has an effect on your brain. So, for instance, I fell in love with Keurig coffee. I sip it now, and I'm like, ugh. But, like, when something's caffeinated, even something that has nothing, like, that's not coffee, your brain associates liking it more and loving the flavor more and enjoying the process. It's just like that's the effect caffeine has on you. So I will admit that some of it might be a slight bias to the fact that I've been drinking this coffee for a while, but you get some of that like flavored coffee from the store. And then I eventually, Mr. Nerdy got me a grinder. I don't know if it was like Christmas or it was some type of gift. And I was like, I really want a coffee grinder really, really badly. And so I started grinding it at home. So it was sealed as tight as I could seal it. It was ground fresh, as well as fresh as store-bought coffee can be ground. And then I did this immersion brew, and I just got it to a place where I was like, this tastes amazing. To anybody that doesn't like black chocolate, they're gonna be like, this is nasty. But if you already drink coffee, if you already drink black coffee, and you don't mind the bitter taste, you don't mind the strong tastes, you don't mind any of the flavors that come with that, then you'll probably like this. I'm going to presume that you will like this. So, and it could just play to my taste because some people really like pour over, and I'm like, pour over's acidic. Like, I just cannot get into it. And if you try to brew it longer, you could taste the acidity and the bitterness at the same time. I don't want either one. I don't know. I'm okay. What is Nerdy Gamer Gal's Starbucks order? Dude. Well, I like black coffee. And the difficult thing is that because when you like black coffee, if you figure out a way to make it good, then you go anywhere else and you're going to be like, oh, McDonald's coffee is good. Surprisingly. I don't know if it's good everywhere. But man, their coffee's like decent. I will take a dark roast if it's got some cream in it. Because the cream cuts the bitterness and it makes it smoother. The medium doesn't need cream to get rid of bitterness or help with smoothness. So if I have a dark roast and I have cream in it, it's pretty good. That whole cold foam fad was amazing and addicting until I noticed some locations, I don't know if the cold foam is hard to make, but they started making it like it was just whipped cream. And I was getting confused because I'm like, this is not cold foam, this is whipped cream. It doesn't taste, it's not the same. And the only reason why I like it is because you distinctly cannot make it at home. I can whip whipping cream. I buy whipping cream every once in a blue moon. I can whip it up with some like I can whip it up and make my own like topper to my coffee if I really wanted to. But like it was just so disappointing, and so I just stopped getting it. But like when they have the different cold foam flavors, I like that. You could put that you can order a cold brew with that on it, and that's pretty good. What else do I like from Starbucks? I can never justify spending the money at Starbucks. Unless if I'm like on a date, and then like specifically if I'm buying, I'll buy coffee for other people. Like, and sometimes if I buy it for other people, I will buy it for myself sometimes. Like, I love getting friends Starbucks, but like I'm like not inclined. If I'm by myself, I'm not gonna get it. Because I really like the way I make coffee at home. And also, it's expensive. Dark chocolate at 60% is all right. I'm not too fussed with black coffee. Dude. Black chocolate, 200% cacao. Mr. Nerdy eats 99% dark chocolate. And this is why we started noticing side effects to eating having milk chocolate. It was not complimentary to the skin. It was just causing like weird symptoms. And he's like, but I like chocolate and I don't want to give it up. So he gave it up for a while. It's all good. He started doing the whole cacao thing. And like he did the 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. He hits 99. And he does not get symptoms from it. And I was like, this is the nastiest. I don't want to say this. I don't want to put this in anyone's head. But misery loves company, so I'm so sorry. But it's like that earwax level of like, I can't even describe it. Have you ever like, do you know what that is? Like, I can't even describe that, like, that weird bitter sour mixed flavor in dark chocolate is so unique. And yes, okay, so Kenny G, if you start going the route of going darker and darker and darker, eventually you may, I know that's nasty. I don't want to put that in anybody's head, but I'm telling you, that's how bitter the chocolate was. I could not stand it. I'm like, great, babe. I'm so glad you're happy. Let it bring you joy. I will not participate. But honestly, over time, I started really liking it. And, you know, you get like the good feelies from chocolate, but then you don't get any negatives. And it kind of, probably because it's caffeinated, probably quite frankly. You're supposed to wait for this dude. Wait, there's a whole thing about this guy. What am I doing? I know there's a way to deal with this. I really hope I saved the recordings of the first time I did this, because I know for a fact that there was a whole situation with this guy. There's a whole system. So like at first you think it's this, and it's just like a normal hourglass. Yeah, the dark chocolate, once you get to 100% though, because there's nothing really, like, you want something to kind of hold it together. Not that it falls apart, but it's just not the 100. Once you hit 100, like the 99 just gives it a little bit of, I don't know what they put in it. And I also was told by a baker friend of mine that the where the chocolate's origins are, the cacao, where it comes from, can also affect the flavor and all that, the consistency and all that type of stuff. So something to keep in mind. I don't remember what his came from, like what on the back it'll tell you where the chocolate cacao stuff comes from, and I forgot what countries it comes from that are good. It's pretty good. Black coffee, 99% dark chocolate, while wearing all black and playing Oblivion as the Dark Brotherhood silencer. The dream life. I'm nothing if not consistent. Ooh, that is Oh, sorry, sir. Oh, dear. I have disrupted his resting place. Totally crinked his neck. That's not gonna feel good when you wake up. Ah! Hello there! I literally just walked into that. What is wrong with me? He silenced me? I walked into I need his soul. I need your soul, sir. Please. Listen. You just silenced me. Thank you. I need your soul to fuel the powers of my weapons. You must fill the tank that runs dry as I take more and more life. Every cut of this fine weapon dulls it, and you must sharpen it again. This is the whole thing. Vanilla also tastes very different depending on where it's grown. Ooh, that's interesting. I like vanilla. I like adding vanilla to all sorts of things. Obviously pancakes. I mean, it's in baking, but in pancakes it's good. Actually, put you onto this. You put some vanilla in your pancakes and you mash banana into the pancake. I add a couple eggs too to add protein. So it's like it's not so heavy with carbohydrates. So good. Add some eggs, add some vanilla, add some yogurt, and add smashed banana. And the banana in the pancake will bake on the frying pan. Dude! So good. I've had vanilla yogurt. Pretty bomb. Like simple vanilla yogurts are very good. See? It works on wooden doors. So annoying. Do these break? Should I illustrate? Nice. That was fun. Anyway. Why is that trapdoor area there and it's not? Ah!
Who's that?
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I knew. I wish Trix yogurt would come back. Oh, Trix yogurt. What? This is crazy. If I don't move too much, you can't see the ripple of my invisible character. This is not questionable at all. Vanilla and yogurt's good. I just got onto cottage cheese.
Guess it was nothing.
Oh! Wait. Are you the guy I'm looking for? No. Sir, are you the dude? Oh. No. Okay. We definitely did this incorrectly. Tell me there is a autosave here, please. When we went through this door. Is that it? Because I love how we say we. If I do, I'm like, I did it. No, I usually say we did it. But whenever there's a mistake, it's right here. Whenever there's a mistake made, it's we made a mistake. I can't put that on you guys. That is not fair. I did this to myself. There is a secret to this whole situation. Possibly too powerful to kill. If faced directly, I should search the cave for his writings and try to find his weakness. I think that's why I was drawn this direction. Because when you end up in here, Path of Transcendence. My initial findings have been inconclusive, but they set me on a path I will pursue until I achieve my goal or lie rotting in this cave. Bed rotting? See, that was it. He was doing it before it was even cool. Not even Falcar himself can match my mere tenacity. Guild grovel at my maggot-ridden feet. Ew, nasty, dude. Transference. Necromancer is fully metamorphosized into his lich form. The vessel is inconsequential, but it's the process of this transference itself that's eluded me for so long. My soul remains bound to my earthly body, and nothing I have attempted has allowed me to free myself of this mortal coil and transcend to the state of lichdom. Who in their right mind would ever wish to animate a moth-dead cyrodiilic butterfly? I don't know. I love when people are filled with so much self-importance they think all their ideas are unique. Through the sacrifice of many innocents, the resurrection of many servants to aid me in my task. See, he's using necromancy correctly. He's using it for free labor. Genius. See, he's ahead of all of us. He was doing all of this before it was cool. This hourglass must never leave my possession until the transference is complete. I grow more powerful every day. Right. Isn't it funny that they didn't just give you... Are they not going to give us an update? It would be cool if they actually just made you read it. Hourglass should somehow leave my person. The connection between soul and vessel would be severed. To think that my work, my life, could be eradicated so easily after I wrote how to eradicate it in my journal for somebody to read. I gave them a step-by-step guide, and I'm shocked that it's even more possible that it could happen. It doesn't say that I said that. I've come so close to success. It's almost more than I can bear. Then stop talking about it. Oh, it does give us an update. Okay. Jimmy Invictus, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Let's see. I've discovered the journal of the necromancer Seladian. You could say his name so many different ways. I'm convinced. Probably because I don't know how to pronounce things correctly. It appears he has used a magic hourglass called the Sands of Resolve to turn himself into a lich and extend his life indefinitely. Hence, maggot-ridden feet. The process is not yet complete, however, and the hourglass must remain on his person for some time as it contains his life force. If I could remove the Sands of Resolve from the man who has a weird name's body, possession, perhaps through pickpocketing, he would surely die. That's right! I can't believe it wasn't tremendously long ago that we did this, but yes, I did kind of forget. Okay, so we are kind of headed the right direction here. I thought it had auto-saved here. Speaking of auto-saves, why don't we just literally hit save? I have it right there. Literally, with my chat on the side, I see that little icon all the time. It reminds me of nothing. What is up with the walking back and forth? Like, what is this even? This man is forgetful. He walks into a room, is like, why am I here? I don't remember. I have no idea. Just gonna... probably looking for something. I'm sure I'll remember eventually. Maybe if I go back to where I was, I'll remember what I was doing, and then I'll go back. He's checking these, like, little thingies. He's off that skooma. Dude. No! No way! What? The Wicked Witch is dead! I must pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop located in an old sack hidden in the bushes beneath the great oak in the city of Coral. Dude, Invictus! Oh my goodness. Okay, so again, I don't know if the audio... I have an audio thing that reads the comments, the super chats and comments. I don't know if you guys heard that, so I'm going to read it. First of all, thank you, Jimmy Invictus. That is incredibly generous. Thank you so much for supporting. It says, Nerdy, I don't know if anyone has mentioned Wes Johnson, but he has regained consciousness and is no longer intubated, so good news. Oh, wow. Yeah, I only heard from the stream. For those of you who don't know, first of all, Wes Johnson voiced Sheogorath and a bunch of people, and he's an incredible voice actor. He's really cool. He's still active in a lot of things, and he what was the situation? He was supposed to be at an event and he missed it, and they found him was he unresponsive or something? Like, he was not well. And yeah, thank you so much for bringing that up. I'm gonna have to look. I need to remember to look into that and see if there's any like continued updates. But yeah, he was not doing well. Let me see. Cannot believe that happened so quickly. Yeah, no, legitimately. Yeah, I was saying, like, yeah, definitely pray for him. And family and support systems. Like, that is such a difficult thing, and I definitely relate to not so much being the person in that situation, but being around people in that situation. It's definitely... it's become a more... Obviously, it becomes more of a heavy thing as you have personal experiences. Let's see. What's the update? They were very vague about it. He was hospitalized after suffering a medical emergency, which I respect. The fact is, whether somebody's... And I said this before in the previous stream. I understand why people want to know what's going on with public figures and want people to be open, especially since there's also been public figures who've been under the control of other people, and there have been other people manipulating public figures. So I can understand why people don't like when things are vague, but at the same time, you also got to respect people. You know, I can only imagine if I had a severe health thing, like, I would want to have the privilege of privacy through that. And like different things I've gone through. You know, I just can't imagine if like the world knew about it. And not that I would ever be in that situation. That's not my life. But like, I can understand why they're being delicate about it. It was perhaps a stroke, but I don't know. Yeah. I think from what I've heard, that sounds like it would add up. But I've heard very little. In his hotel room in Georgia, there is a GoFundMe campaign. Now I want to say that if that is something that you can support, go do that. But I've also seen so many controversies over people setting things up or fake things and scams. So I'm very careful with that type of stuff. But if that's something you're led to, I haven't looked into it personally, so I would definitely say if you're gonna donate to something to assist him, make sure you're really taking a look at it, making sure like it's not a puppet account or like something that's not from him. But I think because people are reporting on it, you can get an actual proper link and make sure you're going to the right one. But yeah, definitely. Oh, so I'm like, what is this leading me to? I'm like, I was about to walk in circles around the tree. Yeah, that is the point. Here, wait. We gotta take this seriously. We gotta take this seriously. Nobody can see this. Nobody can know. If somebody sees us go invisible, they're definitely gonna be suspicious. We can't have anybody seeing this. So, yeah. I hate saying thoughts and prayers now because that's become used as the caricature of people who don't do anything. No, thoughts and prayers. Like, I talked about it and I'm great. Like, obviously I don't mean it in that way. I mean it legitimately. You know, I am someone who legitimately prays and would like talk about things. And also just awareness of it. If somebody hadn't brought it up, I would not have known. Like, I don't keep up with a lot of news and stuff like that. Like, I don't think I would have known about it had somebody not said something. I've picked up my reward and received my next contract. Like, who is putting the rewards in the contracts in these locations? And also, this is not that discreet. That's so sus, putting something in a bag, like hiding it under a bush in the middle of the town square where guards are on looking. I don't know, I'm just saying. Next of kin. I've received my new orders from Lucien Lachance. I must kill every member of the Draconis family. Perennia Draconis, Matthias, Andreas, Sibylla, Draconis, and Cecilia. I know the location of only the family matron, Perennia, who can be found on the farm known as Applewatch. I should head to Applewatch, find out as much information as I can on the locations of the other family members, and then systematically kill them all. I hope he does get better soon. We need him in the next Elder Scrolls game. Oh man, absolutely. What is it without him? It's just not the same thing. Yeah, he's definitely so much of the soul in these games, and he's just so like intricately woven. He like there are times where there are characters where I've been like I didn't even realize. Wow, this looks funny. So my new character is a horse. Character creation was crazy. Oh wow, right here. East of Bruma. Yeah, I liked watching his lives. He seems like so much fun, and he's just so engaging, and still loves not only the things he's done, but the things that or the things that he's doing, but the things that he's done in the past. Like, he just really shares so much of that passion and joy with people, and I love that. No, I don't. Oh no! Did I do that or did he do that? And now I can't see myself, so I want to be careful not to hit my horse. Was horse a custom character class? Who knew? See, guys, I'm spilling all the tea on these games. I'm giving you all the secrets. Bethesda devs, what they don't want you to know. You can be a horse in the game. Yeah, I'm revealing it all. That's why you gotta like and subscribe. No. Try again. That's why you need to level up this video and join our group. Be here to receive the Black Horse Courier every Tuesday and Thursday. Get all the things you wish you knew. All the things they don't want you to know. What am I looking for right now? I'm looking for convalescence, which is not on this page at all. That's what we need. We need convalescence for everyone who's not doing well. And I mean that seriously, if it could be real. If it could. That'd be insanely cool. If I could find it. I am so useless I can't even find the spell. I want to be benevolent, but I'm just incapable. Where are you? What on... Am I losing it? Superior convalescence. It's superior. That's why it starts with an S, because it's superior. Look, that spell got wasted. Birth sign. Steed! Yes! Like and subscribe for more horse tips. How to be a horse in Oblivion. Guys. Just keep this between you and me, okay? You and I. April Fools? How to be a horse in Oblivion. April Fools. Tell me that's not a good idea. Just don't tell anyone. Did you know you could... That is so obvious. It's not remotely creative. But I'm going to be honest. It'd be kind of funny. And you guys would know. You'd be like, we were there. Where is the paper? Oh, here it is. I'm going to just write it down. I'm just considering it. Just saying. So we got to find this chick so we can destroy her entire lineage. And I feel so mean. April Fools. I felt so... This quest... I kind of got it because they made the characters, I'm pretty sure, as bratty as they could, but still. Things you couldn't understand, things you wouldn't understand, things you shouldn't understand. Things that are impossible to understand because they're quite honestly not even true, but you wish you could understand. Things that were, things that are, and some things that have not yet come to pass, but we can make them. Okay. In our imagination, we can find a whole new world. We found Applewatch. Here. I'll take care of the girl. You eat all their plants. Yes, that is the plan. That is the play. A radish. Ooh, healthy. I'll take that. I hate radishes. You know what? Vegetables is when I realize I'm really not as strong of a person as I wish I was. Just strength in character, bravery, strength of will. As soon as I encounter something like a radish, I realize, nah, I don't got it. I don't got it. If you don't clip that footage and make it an Oblivion April Fool's short, it would be a crime against Palps. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it, man. I'm invisible now. I can't talk to her invisible. It's funny that people do not acknowledge. Wouldn't it be funny? Like, how much work that would have been utterly ridiculous. But how funny it would be if people responded to the fact that no one's talking to them. How creepy, like, how creeped out they'd be. Maybe have people run. Like, have, like, a fear effect on them. Did you know there are hidden character options in Oblivion? Oh, I just stole her potato plant while she's, like, working in the field. I'm sorry. Girl, you probably work on this thing every day. My bad. Let me introduce myself.
Oh, hello there.
Ah, she looks so sweet. She looks like my mother.
My nerves get rattled.
Have you seen my hair? My hair's white too.
Living alone will do.
Oh, but I don't
to
have
you.
blue eyes.
Now, is there something I can help you with?
But I have green eyes. So, like, theoretically, if her husband has brown eyes, then my character having green eyes could make. Does that work? Is that how green eyes work? How do green eyes work? You don't want to get mixed up with a guy like me. I'm a loner, nerdy. A rebel. I consider it treason, then. Hey, if you catch me after April 1st. And I have not fulfilled my quest. If I have not accomplished my quest. I'm looking for... What happens if you say nothing? I'm looking for your children? That's so creepy.
My children? Whatever for? Oh dear. Excuse an old woman's stupidity.
Oh, yeah.
You're here to pick up my gift list. Using your gift service was the smartest thing I've ever done. My children are spread across Cyrodiil, and it's so hard to shop for them all. So here's a list of all my precious little ones, though I dare say they're not so little anymore. They grow up so fast, I swear.
I know,
You'll
right?
notice that the list gives each child's location and some suggestions for gifts. Oh, and here's the gold I'm supposed to give you. Now please go. Those children are so dear to me, and I'd really like you to get them something special. Thanks again.
Do we have to get rid of her too? I feel like she seems like a nice woman with crappy kids. Isn't that how this goes? She gives me a document that lists the location. Oh, honey, 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 honey. So if you want to protect your private information and the location of all of your children, check out today's sponsor. My goodness, this woman. She thought I was the delivery person she hired to buy gifts for her children. I am not the Uber. I will instead use the list to find and slay each family member. I would start with Brenia herself. Oh, I should. I thought it said I would. I should start with Brenia herself. Then I must kill Matthias in the Talos Plaza district, and Andreas in the Drunken Dragon Inn, Sibylla in Muck Valley Cavern, and Celia in Castle Leowen. I don't even know what to say about this. She seems so sweet, though. Oh, I feel so bad. She turned around and saw me. This is even worse. I can hide you in the bushes now.
By the Nine Divines! Assault! Assault!
You know. You guys know. Thank Talos for autosaves. Okay.
Oh. Now,
Okay. We must do this a bit more effectively. Now, I believe this shall require a poison. Relmina's tears. That will not work. Yeah, knock down your agility, make you stop running so much. Or speed. Ooh, can you, like, paralyze somebody just with speed? Like, diminishing speed? Oh, genius. I'm not seeing enough. Poison apples. No! There is no way. There is no way that poison apples would work. Like, maybe? Okay, fine. Fine. I'm saving this for later. I want to I want to try this. Yeah, this is going to take so much time. I want to try 100 different things. But this will be so cool. Okay. Pen and paper ASMR. I think it could work. Okay, we need a poison. Why can't we just take a cut a sliver of the poison apple and then like just go stab with that? Couldn't that work? Shadowmere. Nice. Nice. Do I feel bad? Yes, I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. But standing next to the killer, the actual killer, I feel so proud. Right? Good boy, Shadowmere. Good girl. Good whatever. Excellent. This is so sad. Okay, well, yeah. Man. Just brutal. It was the horse. In the library with the candlestick, with the horseshoe, literally. There's a hunter. Did he hunt for sport or did he hunt for the meat? I took the meat already. That makes sense. Very immersive. Very mindful. Okay, let's see. The Drunken Dragon Inn, that's going to be an easy person to get rid of, no offense. Okay, we're going to take a short break, if you wouldn't mind listening to a word from our sponsor, AdSense. We did not have to go to Caffeination Station, but I'm not going to lie, I've had a lot of coffee, so I'm going to be right back in like 2 seconds, okay? Hey guys. Thank you so much, by the way. You people chilling here in stream is the reason I was able to get monetized finally after so long and after so much blood, sweat, and tears. Not actually, you know, I don't want to be over dramatic or anything, but just really want to say I appreciate you guys. It's awesome. And also we need to listen for the Song of the Nirnroot. Wait. I see it. Man, it's rare that you see one before you hear it. Okay. Water walking would be great right now. Look at how slow the horse is suffocating itself. Get your nose above water, man. No. There was blood, and a lot of it. We bled for this, and we finally made it. Oh, to be taken seriously by the algorithmic gods. No, this is so it's so much fun actually playing with people who like understand the love of Oblivion. Okay, here we go. Our first destination. This is not much of a spot to settle, buddy, but here you go. The armor should keep you a little drier, but it'll also be heavy and cold and wet. I'm sorry. Love you. Oh, we'll just waltz on in. See how they do with little visitor.
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Support our legion.
Hey there, pal. Need a room?
And for those of you who had ever considered becoming part of the Imperial Nerdy Legion, we just started Fable 2, just to let you know. We have an extra stream on Wednesday, and we had some new recruits, and the stream dropped because internet decided not to work. But we got it up and running, and it was fun. Oh, the nostalgia, man, the nostalgia. Need a room? Oh yeah,
Looking for a room?
Oh, dude, what's up, dude? Your mother Ugh!
All right, then. You're not one for talking. I can respect that. Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Peace seems nice enough. You can't ask for bed.
All right.
Oh, disposition maxed. I'm like, what? I don't
Have a look
see
around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
You do have venison.
You take care now, buddy.
Buddy? Weird. Wow, how did that happen? He disappeared. This would be the time to check and see if the whole, like, reverse pickpocketing a poisoned apple could work. He's not an assassin, so he doesn't know what it is, so we might be able to get away with it. Nerdy's internet uses unlicensed swimmer tech. Dude, you coming for me, man? Why are you telling people my secrets? Finally got it working again. No black coffee? 1-star Yelp review. I know, like, whatever. Why am I doing this in front of a guard? Why am I doing it? Well, because I saved it. I'm immune. I am immune. Sir. A is for apple. P is for poisoned apple. Okay. You know what we should do? We should leave.
This had better be good.
I'm not gonna float around. I want to do the other ones first, and I want to see if we just get a random notification. That would be insanely cool. The Drunken Dragon. Whoa. Whoa. No. No, we need to do it on the other side. Get that B-roll shot. Dang it! How much did we miss? I really hope we didn't miss that much. Anyways, okay. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to get a good view of the Drunken Dragon inside. Ugh. I really wish I could, like, control the camera. Get, like, a better view. So cool. Okay. Okay, guys. Back to being a horse. Okay, so we're just gonna go to the other ones. So this one's down here in the County Leowen, and we're gonna see if it doesn't do anything by itself. That would be really funny. We just reverse pickpocketed like a poisoned apple into his inventory. It probably won't do anything, but hey. But hey. That's worth a shot. Where's the other ones? Where are the other people? Oh, this one's gonna be the hardest one, I think. The one in the Imperial City. Isn't she in the... No, someone's in a castle. This one's not in the castle. This one's in Plaza District. We'll probably be fine with this one. This will probably be good. Yeah, man, he didn't have some basic coffee grounds. No magic beans to grind up. Come on, dude.
You have my ears.
Wow. I looked so cool. That's like the one friend. Have you seen that video? The one friend with who has a knife and always wants to pull it out because it's so cool. That was just me. Yeah, guys, got a knife. Got any boxes you need opening? I got a knife. Matthias Draconis. I read a book where the mouse is named Matthias Mouse. Is that called Redwall? Matthias Mouse. It was like this classic novel. I want to read that. I'm going to read that. I want to read it. I need to write that down. I'm sorry. I need to read that. Audiobooks. I want that book. I need that book. It's a good book. Where is my... I'm gonna write that down. Because you know I'll forget. I mean, being part of the Dark Brotherhood, it's just such a taxing job, you know? That it just, like, I just don't really have time for me. For, like, self-care. Just reminded me when I thought having a knife was the coolest thing in the world. I was, like, 10 at the time. Me too! I was like that too. I finally got like a pocket knife and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty dope. Umbacano Manor. Ushija. Whoa, how fast did this man move? Where did he go? This is always confusing because the door to the basement and the door to the room are like right in the same spot. Redwall also has an anim... Oh! Redwall has an animated series! I think season 1, 2, 3 is on YouTube. Are you serious? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna write that down too. That's gotta be the cutest thing ever. And also a little scary. Because he's a tough guy. No, you were down here! Now we're... No! No, I liked you in there. That worked. Where are you... This man is doing the same thing. I don't know why I'm here. So he's going from room to room to room. Mr. Matthias Draconis, what are you doing? Redwall sounds like Watership Down with less rabbits and way less psychosis. Oh, dude, I don't think I've only ever heard of Watership Down, actually. Is he literally just walking in circles here? Is he a guard? Is that why? Ah, boy. I gotta wait till he goes back downstairs. Is that what's happening? What was that? Was that necessary, sir? Okay.
What do you need?
He's gotta be a guard. He's all decked out like one, and he's just walking in circles. He is controlling the perimeter. But once he gets down to the basement... Stop it! It's all about the medieval animals duking it out. It's like a whole nother level.
Look at the muscles on you.
Jolring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
That's so nice, Jolring. Anyway.
Be seeing you.
No! Oh my goodness. Just go in the darn basement. Okay, you know what? Let's just see what he does.
Yeah? What are you looking at?
A handsome man, dude.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to go about my business. And stop staring at me, would you? You're giving me the creeps.
That is 100% fair. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that a lot. It's fine. It's my stunning green eyes just piercing your soul. He's admiring the muscle mommy. Yeah, he's, you know what it is? He's intimidated. And like, I respect it and I understand it.
Fine greetings to you.
I would be too if I met myself. I mean, look at me. Look at this face. Like, I get it. It's a lot. And when you don't have a good one-liner to pull out your pocket, you just are like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Just such a stunning goddess of beauty and light and darkness all at the same time. I get it. I understand. It's not fair for me to put that on you, sir. Just confronting you like that.
Yeah? What are you looking at?
I think he has a place that he goes to at night. Like, he has a home he goes to. Slave of Sithis.
Slave of what? Oh, all right then. You're some kind of crazy, is that it? Come here then. Show me what you've got.
Show me what you've got. And he didn't...
I'm just warming up, you pathetic
I didn't put the mask of the cowl on. Oh, no! Okay, listen. Listen. I take this very seriously. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Now, we're gonna see what time it is in this. It's 3:59. So let's give it a good 4 hours. 8 p.m. is a totally reasonable bedtime, I think. It's all over, Lawbreaker. Adelina's bae. She is bae. I mean, look at this. Hi. I am sneaky. Thank you. That is so sweet. But also, I got a boyfriend. I think that sounds so much funnier. Technically, I have got a Mr. Nerdy, okay? Like, gross. I'm taken.
Listen, better be.
Wait, where'd he go? Wait. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Wait a second.
Speak.
He's here? No, he's not. He's in the Draconis house. No, he's in his own house. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna figure it out. Yes, I thought he had like a spot that he went back to. Okay, we're good. For an Oblivion potato person, she's pretty cute. That's what I'm saying. It's all relative. And in this world, I'm some hot stuff. Like a hot potato. Hot potato face. Look at that. She's my pride and joy. I think we need to keep the poison going, though. I always pass the poison. Keeping Realmina's tears just for myself. Colatinus Vedius. I do not know who you are, but I have no use for you. He almost hit me. Oh my goodness, for private quarters, do better. Oh, and he wouldn't have his armor on either. Nope, he still does. Ugh, sorry, sir. Wait, what am I doing? He leaves all his clothes on the floor. He's obviously not a good guy. Sorry, big guns. My bad. Sorry.
You're wanted dead or...
Okay, we're about to see if this works. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Look out! Stop! You...
What do you mean? I didn't violate the law. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a minute. How did he know that I did anything? What did he see that incriminated me? Like, I was like, what is this? He saw nothing. He saw nothing. Let's be honest. And that's why hot goth girlfriends with a penchant for knives are always trouble. Don't tell Mr. Nerdy that. Goodness. So I don't really know. Maybe I should wait till he's asleep, because I clearly did not have a good shot of him. I can't wait while I'm trespassing. Of course I can't.
You're not supposed to be in here.
I'm not in here. I'm invisible. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, listen. Why can I not eliminate you guys the old-fashioned way, like the you didn't see me and I'm not in trouble sort of way? Because it doesn't seem to be working. And I don't like it. Okay. Okay. Listen. We got this. Gotta be clean. This has gotta be completely clean. We could do this. That is true. Yeah, okay. Palps, you are right about that. I did attack. So technically, 40 gold is for assault. Assault with a deadly weapon. Like my frightening good looks. So you're right. I did attack before. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We already did poison, which I felt was helpful. What else could we do? We could do perfect amber arrows, which are so pretty. We could do... We've got an ebony bow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we'll do poison, and then we'll switch to... Why did I waste that? Sufferthorn. Okay, wait till he's completely dead. Tamriel the Galore sounds like a cool... Sounds like a cool book. And then we shall remove the cowl. We are now immune to everything. Oh, we're good! Look at that! Dude, we are so sneaky. We're just like so good at this, you know? The Elder Council. You do not wish to become a puppet of the Elder Council. It has stretched back since the time of Alessia. There's still this dude who is not eliminated. I am deeply, deeply disappointed. Okay, so I mean, they want you to do that one first, clearly. Is there not... Helps was right. Unless, did it say Leowen? I kind of thought it said Leowen. It did say Leowen. Why didn't I check Leowen first then? When people are pursuing you.
There's no problem, is there?
No. No. Just looking for directions. Well, you see, where are the... Tell me about landmarks.
The Imperial Palace is at the center. The 6 districts are arranged around the palace like spokes of a wheel.
Wow, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? What an incredible design.
You have the market, arena, arboretum, temple, Talos Plaza, and Elven Gardens districts. The waterfront is south of Temple District. The Arcane University is south of the Arboretum. The Imperial Prison is north of Market District.
Oh, yeah, right. Thank you so much. I was just getting so confused about where I was.
Move along.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be moving along quite quickly, as a matter of fact. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Peace out. That is funny that they didn't allow me to move and said I was being pursued. And then he's like, is everything all right? It's almost as if he, like, knew me. Like, that was kind of weird. And, like, but, like, I appreciate it. We are currently eliminating the Draconis family. One person at a time. So we are just being patient. It's like running errands, really. You know, I gotta go to this store and then I gotta go to this store, but then I need to get this, but I'm not sure where it is. You know, and we're just, you know, we're just patiently getting our job done. I am not particularly impressed.
Right.
Oh,
what
yeah.
What can I do for you, citizen?
Oh, yeah.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Ooh. Oh, this is slimy. This is not something my character would say. Oh, man. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. Get into character. You look like your mother.
My mother? Oh, do you know her? She's such a sweet woman. I've been a terrible daughter, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I simply must visit more often. Anyway, I have duties to tend to. If you see my mother, tell her I'll visit soon. I promise.
That's really sweet. Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, I could do that. USP says, for what is her name? What is this fine, sweet servant of the peace? What is her name? Where did she go?
Right.
Walking through a graveyard.
What can I do for you, citizen?
Celia. Oh, Celia, my oogly bear. I want to see if there's any specific thing with her. Because she's the captain of the guard in Leowen. She patrols the town constantly. She can also be found in Castle Leowen. That's what would make it very difficult. But for a certain time during the day, starting 7:30, she could be isolated in a private room at the Three Sisters Inn. Walk up to her, tell her you are going to, and she'll attack. Although she will alert the other guards, and you will get a bounty of 1,000 coins. Celia, being a guard captain, is a very tough opponent and may not go down easily. I am very surprised that with the sneak bonus and with the poison that we are not able to take these guys down, and I really do blame it on Sufferthorn. I feel that it is just not delivering what I'm expecting. You have a ×6 sneak, and it's a 10. And you have for Shadowrend, you have 32. You would think it would be doing so much more damage. Now, Shadowrend has damage health and weakness to magic. Wait a second, it has weakness to magic. What could that do for us? What do we have that would... Can we get her to rage? This would be something interesting to test. Where is she? She's not going to be in the private room quite yet. She's going to be in there pretty soon, though. I feel so bad doing this. Wow, you've got me giggling with psychotic glee when I'm an evil Argonian, but when I go back to my main character, I'm like, I just, like, can't. Like, I just really channel myself through her, and I don't even know, like, I feel so uncomfortable doing these.
What can I do for you, citizen?
Well, don't look at me for one. Keep walking. Do your thing. Did I even hit her? Dude, man. I'm so bad at this. It's in on touch. So basically the invisibility is on self and the frenzy is on touch. And especially when I'm already invisible, it's so hard to tell exactly where I am to even be able to hit the person with the frenzy. I have to be so close to them. It did not even hit her. So the other option is, if frenzy is to work, would be to make sure we're not wearing any type of armor that could lower illusion's spell efficacy. Oh, it's such a beautiful morning here too. Ooh. Ooh, I think it hit. I think it hit. She's glowing, baby, glowing. And if I were to pop up and she attacked me, I think it would count against her because she attacked. And maybe that's what it takes, is leading her to... It looks like she's frenzied. But then I'm invisible, so I can't get her to respond to me. She's kind of off to the side, though. Okay, so enemies are nearby.
Yes? Hello? Did you hear me? I asked if you needed anything. Well then, I've got duties to tend to, so if you...
So I may, given the frenzy, I may have messed up her pattern of going to bed. It is only 6:40. So we're gonna see if we can't get her alone. Isolated. In a lone room at the end. Does this woman literally only sleep for a couple hours a day? Look at her hustling, working so hard. This is so sad. So we're gonna go back to this. I don't wanna mess up her pattern. And we're gonna wait at least an hour. See where she goes. Of course I was right. You dare question the Senate. You knew. You nailed it, man. And the funny thing is, like, I had that momentary thought before I did it. And then after the fact, it's like, what happened? I have no idea. See, I told you my memory was terrible. I had no, like, my brain just erased all that. But the funny thing is that the guard still pursued me. It was like, do you need anything? Like, citizen? Good citizen? Do you need help with anything? I know I'm here for a reason. I have no idea why. Sounds like he's the one with the memory problem. Just gotta get her alone. Totally not in a creepy way. Okay, so now she's in her spot. I need to get Frenzy off. Now, if I frenzied her in here, that would probably be insane. I should probably save it and try it because now she's amongst peoples. Oh, no, she's not. She's in a private room
I
already.
understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. It's you. Hi. Have you heard
What is
any
Adelaide's
of
favorite
Darky's
food?
jokes?
Sweet rolls,
Terrible.
obviously.
He's an odd one, though. Always seems ready.
There's
for a
literally
fight.
like an addict that needs sweet rolls. I mean, that really does speak to the addictive nature of such pastries in Cyrodiil. They are excellent, I would say. As a matter of fact, I think, okay, so in Oblivion, they look like muffins. In Skyrim, they look like mini bunts, little mini bunt cakes. And most of the people I know have obviously played Skyrim. It's very widespread. So I was going to try to find like a mini bunt dish to make sweet rolls. Oh my God. You knew it. See, you get me. Like, you know, you understand.
Goodbye.
You just needed to affirm it. And you're like, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I wanna make them. I think that'd be pretty cool. If I were to frenzy this chick, are there people around? Is this her room? She's not in the room. I feel so bad. I'm still invisible. Yes, yes, I am. And then we do have a... oh! This has a weakness to magic. Can that improve? Frenzy. Could that improve the possibility of Frenzy working?
You're wanted dead or alive, Grey Fox. This will be easier if you're dead.
She's speaking with that over in her mouth. She's witch. She's witch. I knew it. Ma'am. She's gonna alert the whole guard, though. And they did say you would get 1,000... Oh, boy! Okay, we got this.
I'll make captain for this.
Okay, hold up. I should have ran her out here and then gone invisible. Will she come out here? Oh! The poison got her. Why was she so weak? That's kind of depressing and sad. Always take those keys. You never know when you'll need the castle keys. That's kind of sad. Listen, I don't want to disrespect this chick, but I like collecting all the city cuirasses. Just just throwing that out there, like city guard stuff. I am still wearing this. I need to take it off. Okay, we're good. Let's see if anyone will pursue me, and then we're going to take out that last guy who never ate my poisoned apple. Clearly has no appreciation for practical gifts. Like, it's healthy. Ish. That's like when people say, did you know, like, oranges have vitamin C in them, which are good for 1,000 different things. Therefore, this fake version of it that I made is like, that's like, you should totally buy it. You know what kind of vitamins? Fiber. All sorts of like, it's like good natural energy you get from apples. You should eat my poison apple. Same logic. Man, if I hadn't remembered to switch from Frenzy, that would have hit Shadowmere, and Shadowmere would have gone after me. Oh, that's right. There's a. Oh, just gave away my position. There's a guard in here. Okay, so this is not Matthias. This is Andreas. I was looking at Matthias. If you say, oh, see, I forgot about this. If you say, with the guard there, if you say that his mother suffered, essentially, I feel so bad saying that, or that you want him dead, he'll attack you, and you can kill him without a bounty, possibly with the help of the resident Imperial Guard. If he's standing on the opposite side of the table, he won't reach you with his blows. If you cast a frenzy will work on this man. If you cast a frenzy spell on him, he will attack the Imperial Guard who's in the inn, and you will not receive a bounty for direct murder. I actually did the say the really mean thing to him, and he attacked me. I've done that. If your sneak is high enough, you go walk by the Hounter. Yeah. Well, we've seen repeatedly how that has not worked. So we are going to attempt... Oh, I got it. To frenzy this man.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Just warming up. You.
I just imagine him getting him and having him land in the fireplace. Epic patrol. Every member of the Draconis family has been killed. I must pick up my reward in the next contract at the dead drop located in the stone well in the castle Skingrad courtyard. Why do they put it in such obvious places? Or out in the middle of nowhere places? Crazy, man, crazy. You better not loot that guy, because that's mine. That's mine, I tell you. I was never here. The guy just went mad. I mean, like, what can I say? I don't even exist. Yeah, poisoned apple back. It's so expensive. You know, inflation these days. It's hard to get apples. Okay, the Draconis family is officially, fully, and completely eliminated. And we can continue. Oh, my shadow gives me away. You see that? My shadow gave me away. I was gonna say I will officially continue to live life as a horse. Happy and free, but you can see my shadow. Dude, that's funny. Okay, if I can avoid you being able to see my shadow. There we go. I will live life as a happy horse and ride throughout the plains of Citadel for the rest of my days. I can retire and be happy. Skingrad Courtyard is where we're going to find our next dead drop. We are officially past purification. We dealt with the shadow scale. We have fully and completely become evil. And it's painful, slightly fun, but it hurts my heart that my character is doing such cruel and unjustifiable things. So speaking of Matthias, oh yeah, that's where that even came up. Okay, who do we have today? Who do we have? Who's here? Who's up in the chat? For those of you lurking, I call out the names of everyone that's in the chat at the end of the stream. I am fully aware that one day that may not be physically possible, but I do it now. I write down your name and call you out. So if you don't want to be called out, just be super quiet. Kenny G is here. And, but for all the lurkers, we love you. We love you so much. So who do we have to? And we have Put-a-Pop Palpatine. Always, he is always lurking in the shadows. He is the Senate. He is the shadow. He is the silence. We have Jimmy Invictus, who also gave a very kind super chat, and we greatly appreciate. Also an update. He also offered an update on Wes Johnson. So for those of you who were not aware that he had what they considered a medical emergency, please keep up with that. I hope that he gets better. I hope this doesn't go in any negative direction, and also prayers for him and his family. But we are going to keep up to date with that, and hopefully, I know I'm not going to see you guys till Tuesday, but I will try to make sure to double check, get an update on that. So before that, so that we can keep up to date with that. So we had Invictus, we had Jakester, Hyphy, Jacob Giles, Put-a-Pop Palpatine, Arch Dornan, Kenny G, Artemis was back, and also remember Artemis Logic. He made us a Discord. So for those of you who have been asking me for a Discord, he just swooped in. He set it up. I'm also going to set up a new... I'm learning how Discord works. I've used it a little bit in the past, but I am going to set up a new discussion for nostalgic games and for game recommendations, because I just love just chatting about old games and things that... nostalgia. We had Kenny G, who I think... Oh, I got you. We had Michael Carroll, Ryan Nowicki, David Riker Jr., and Chad Warden. Nerdy, have you heard from Raven? I'm a little worried about him. You know what? I have not gotten a proper update from Raven on how he's doing. He was in the chat yesterday with he was in the members chat. So we did get to see him for a bit. But I haven't seen him as often. So that's another thing we should make sure to update ourselves on, is make sure, kind of check in how he's doing. Let me see. So yeah, next week we'll make sure to get an update on Wes Johnson and Raven. Make sure they're doing well. But yeah, I did get to see him in the chat yesterday, so that was good. Is it a Discord member thing only? I don't know how Discord works. Okay, guys. Let me see if I am able to or unable to do this. Wait a minute. I might be able to do this through here. Give me 2 seconds. Let's hold on for just a minute. For those of you who want that Discord link, I'm going to see if I can't give it to you through here. Again, I'm still learning how it works myself. So I'm yeah. I'm getting all sorts of updates, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. Let's see. Edit channel. Is it in edit? Oh, that's the individual channel. Channels are chats, right? Yeah? Yeah? Let's see if we can get a link. Invites. Announcement. Oh, are these like... Copy? Do you copy that thing? I'm sorry. I feel so old when there's like a type of social media that I haven't really like clicked into. I feel like a child again. So let's see. Oh, internet, don't slow down on me now. Not appropriate timing whatsoever. Here you are. I'm going to try to put it in the chat. I think what you do is you do the Discord and then you put in... Here's the link. I do not know if YouTube allows you to click the link through the chat. If it does, though... Did it work? What do you mean reconnect controller? I'm right here. Wait a minute, guys. I'm going to make all of you proud right now. Check this out. Check this out. Who remembers when Nerdy learned to put up polls? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Oh, man. I love polls. That was so exciting for me. I was like, I learned a thing. I need to do that more often. Need to do more polls. Need to decide. How are we going to eliminate this next target, guys? What am I doing? Oh. What are we going to do, guys? Tell me. So, so that's the Discord link. I'm going to like and subscribe for more horse tips, guys. Yeah, put them up, Velveteen. It always does that when I switch to this page. It needs to, like, reload. It's so funny. Like, it needs to catch up to chat. I don't know why. There it is. So there's the Discord. Oh, it did it again. Give it a second. But yeah, it's in the chat, the Discord link, and I will try to, I will put that up in our community tab. That way we can start joining, discussing, doing all sorts of stuff. Thank you for making my morning, Nerdy Gamer Gal. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. But yeah, there's the link. Hopefully we can chat. We can discuss stuff. If I end up reading Redwall again. Book club. No, the book club is going to be like, so who's read the first volume of Baron Zaya? I really want to discuss the chapter. That's going to be our book club. Whoa! I am ignoring the fact that my gameplay was unpaused and I just heard a troll come up behind me. So I'm going to deal with that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you Tuesday in the next one. Have a great day, guys.